divine selection akayen ama yetumi asori a yen nyina ya hyase a ye kɔ ye nnwuma so yeda obade ase enne eye yawada I 2nd April wa afi 2026 mo. We are so grateful. San Kenya nyame akame no mienu obonsam ede ya ye hanam amanese. Na mo nyame bɔnbɔ eno ne tumi akata ye so nti ama ende yetumi asori a ye nyina ya hyase ye kɔ ye nnwuma so. Enche ye de motivation no ede be so mo ye betu ye hofo. Ye wi agokansie mutiawa menua Kofi Jerry ede be so mo. Sa so na krowa krata ba mo ten so no na poso ya mansa mesisi so edi amamo na me wi amene menua be ma na adwuman prempe ye betena se na krata kakra na wa bonten no ai ya doso mu ne hu asam no se ne esifa eko ye wi a odi beyi wa no edi be so mo ne ani abedwafo betena se ne edi Ghana nkomo Ghana ye yo na Ghana kanko message obeji brand watena se na me no mienu every non so apa pound kakrai akopin se non do ebebo na ye de dwumedie ni nyina ye de asi. It's a pleasure to be on your screen. Edia me jeso ema kasama for Yamansa wo frame me MC Yamansa na ma jeso logozo na ye koye nim anope ye be share ye ho kran na me san ka cho say ye stream live our Facebook, YouTube and all our social media platforms. Bomodi na chebre na call, follow, like, share. Na jawo comments wo honomo na ye be kenkan ade amaw. Sa so na wo fie no wakwanya say wo so de wadwen kire ba. Enti ye be bie your phone lines no na wo so wafre na wo de wadwen kire ade aba. Ye WhatsApp line no at the screen so. Bomodi na jawo comment ye be kenkan ade amaw. Mama yentu ye ho fo mama yenhye ye ho kran se na be ya enne Thursday ya nyame adom ochina ai e holiday enne the last supper and the last supper nyame adom ochina ye Good Friday na Yesu Kristo ai ye komuno na ne nansa so no na ye nyankopon wasan asore nti enne ye wada ochina Good Friday no ye jane nyina de share oboade ensa mama yentu ye ho fo na yenhye ye ho kran and na asamo no et say also no matter how hard life is, don't eat from any bowl presented to you. Situation is any eti biara. Anye baby obeko bia aduane ye de besi wanim na obedi ana bo bia de aduane begum ye de ma na obedi. Dabi. So watchro situation e den abrabo ne mu ye den said tenara ma obuo embra ho. Ma respect embra ho. Enjeja wo ho saa. Say me ho akire me nti ne obi ade be ma ono wagye. Ye begu wani mu ase. Say yanka wani mu a ye bakotene baby ase wuhu egu wani mu ase. Enti anye bo bia obi ba besi wani ana obi be present ama ono e na do nsa betum na wedidi afiri mu. Eye kasakoa. Hwe wo so ye. Abrabon edendie. Abrabon no edendie. Nanso ye nia obi be suggest ama ono e na obedi e kire. Oh, asimese say yeah, papa bi wo ha wo kɔ no ho wo beto o ka sa nti wo hu say wo akire wo nti na wo di akiri at the end ade na benya how atete bebre eno nti eye bo bia na e be present ama wo e na wo de wo say betum na wo de akɔ ano ekire nsɛm na dɔɔso ekire mane na dɔɔso eno nti na no pɛ yesi nkonwa e wo Ghana wo dojo medie so ye tu ye hunfo ye hye ye hun kran se na be ya se wo sa situation mu a obesua ade afim na watwe ho abrabo na edene de situation na edene de nanso emma obi amfa aduane bi amesi wanim emma obi ansesa bibi ma wo ma wonje emma obi enka ncho se ni se ma wonje wo da no pe be ka wasem wo da no wa ye ka wasem ni ye gu wanim ase obi okra wanim a obegu no what ode wa yakwala debia ode wa yakwala menye saade no den de awoche no ho but hye wo den kekanya mabom na hye wo den na sinipi se na ya yetumi ka kire ye mma se wuko school enkoje obi aduane di ekome de wo sen hye wo ho so sa na wo so e wo se wo hye wo ho so abrabo na den ba misrawo no matter how hard life is, don't eat from any bowl presented to you. So what ya ebe buao when tie so enioma be ye logoze ade amawo when in some no pay me no mienu ye de tu ye fo ye de ahye ye nkra. I believe say what ye be the beboa and ne acquire ya wada. Aya the last supper, ye Yesu Christo, Edemaya no, and they should be a war and the Thursday mono, or body the betongo. Na bibi bia ukwakoye no na a long weekend and a holidays ya yekwe ubeye shira na wetutu obade tutu anamo e de sisi ye e de amount yada se so wajibre na wetie eye nkranhyen sema anapay me de asom abusuafo moma yentwa ye ho eye sema we eye de potete de bia meka che obu ani sei de we bie ai yaba agukense mutiawa mini abema Kofi Jerry e de besom Yabaisia.
Asiraka siyankoma twedi amponya mesawama adepa achinye biome ha Great Commission TV agokensie mutia sana obi ekaye agokensie mutia edino Kofi Jerry sana de bia no unimno me pa joining live on Facebook Great Commission TV GH na joining and so e wo fie our Great Commission TV our decoder so and Thursday we are getting into the last supper no na ochina nyame ya adoma ye de sun esun kakra na so nyame ya adoma by the third day no na twedi ampo nyame san so epeja ne mu me bompa e kira wo se bibi bia be to chima wa brabo mo no nyame esori a saade no na de papa bia wa brabo mo entimi ensori emma ona bibia etimi ayeyie ama ode yare de wo de kwadanda itwetwe ni nyina mu a Kristo din mu a ye bompa ye Amen. Kame baby biawo. Enchia kasi enkoma Apostle Sylvia and Reverend Edmolai. Enchia enso enkoma ye Chief Apostle Jackson. Ye Chief Apostle Jackson. Enchia enso enkoma ye ngina ye mame papa. Ye managers baby biawo no. Nana ya papa bi anapai. Ye chia wo papa. Ye tuwa jumedi ye isom pacho. Yenko Argentina yendin koma bi wo hona yentimi. Entuwa jumedi ye isom. Argentina fato soma mi yenkasa. Unim se over the weekend no. Friendly matches say course for Argentina etimi boy etimi wini na Lionel Messi or ya the papa ma obi bia eni ejeye onim say onya penalty bi okwakobo eno ka say dabi ra Otamendi ono onso Argentina defender osonso defender ema Benfica ena Messi the captain the penalty ne man so mbeje non kobo na wa ya de papa eri ama Argentina national team ono so the last World Cup obeko ediama Argentina na odi penalty ni man ma branch na etimi share ya ma Argentina camp no obi bia eni egiye papa Lionel Messi, what a wonderful human being. Me pa cho fa me ko Portugal branch na dinje Joao Cancelo currently no body ball edema Barcelona odi abetu say obi je ni football e wo Europe na and also oboni team obe boni na obe person obe sanso akọ back to Portugal akọ boni okosina kan ediama Benfica na wetimi areta ediama Benfica bobo ko no eno sana Joao Cancelo etimi abetudwa me pa tofa to screen so unim say list teams na omo ranking the lowest ranking no Ghana Black Star ranking no etimi about no that screen so no New Zealand no ranking 85 where the whole world ranking no 85 na Haiti at 83 na Curacao at 82 na Ghana Black Star at 73 the whole world countries no Ghana at 74 no that 74 na Cape Verde at 69 and the Cape Verde abepa Ghana Black Star who Cape Verde wabepa Ghana Black Star who almost that 69th position in the whole world. Be pacho my mama me Donnarumma na yen didn't come oye osi akan edema Manchester City now so oye Italy Abranto sanso oye captain edema the Italian national team or the betu just say after qualification World Cup qualifies no boy no how many amene Bosnia Herzegovina etimi eboy am ko penalty shootout na go wie ya na Bosnia etimi eji omu efimu na de woman ne say Donnarumma say osun papa osun ya pa ya wie game no ono akotena dressing room esun ye o wie na ofa ne niam san so e call London e call Manchester City no da betu just say obon pa say the next World Cup never ba no Italy be ya de obetimi aye den a qualify ma o rem say 3 times consecutive now no Italy intimi and qualify for the World Cup. Omentimi and qualify for 3rd time in a row. Omentimi and qualify for the World Cup. Me pato yamba Africa now so yamba Africa Dr. Congo, the Republic of Congo, now then the woman say for the first time after 52 years Dr. Congo etimi a qualify for the World Cup. Dr. Congo etimi a qualify for the World Cup. It was Enija papa Enija no camp no captain and down your friend Mbamba no captain and my Congo national team no Usha one Bisaka enso ewo ho that Twazimbe enso ewo ho na one Bisaka enso ewo ho na squad no papa Wisa enso Yan Wisa ono so ewo ho Sinakai Edema Newcastle United ono so ebo ho papa ye jina Africa so na ye call the CAF ye call CAF and ye call GFA the Ghana Football Association the president of the Ghana Football Association and it indicate Okreku or the Sembi Ababe Tutujwa the somebody Tutujwa and a good screen so or see he will be the person with the good record of having managed at the club level and hopefully at the national team level will be someone who has won trophies and generally would be someone who will bring confidence to the changing room. The players will look up to that person and say this guy has done it before and he knows what he's talking about. Say Enaket Okrekumante Edebetuja after one pump coach Otto Ado na nyo all part channel say coach ombe choose on next coach ombe choose no ebe coach a winning trophies ebe coach our club level football ebe coach players no ebe timi ejine di papa ebe coach wa terrain mu ache our record papa na when na Ghana for ebisa ne say enti when nyina na oka say ope e na osan kofa Otoado ana it's a question for another day. Great Commission TV ye betimi ede abetudwa ede amamo ye to aso ampato for me ko Volta region e wo Ghana how ko Volta regional ho United the club statement you abetudwa na den no mo ka say omo de Ghana Premier League na omo bono beya omo betwa so omo ntimi embobiom omo say the club official statement from Ho United omo say the board of Ho United Football Club after an emergency meeting held today has arrived at the difficult decision to withdraw the club from the ongoing 2025-2026 Ghana Premier League. This decision will be communicated officially to the Ghana Football Association. Omo nkasa no mo da relegation zone. Ye hadwen sanka ye ni obi omo communicators ni bi ebe kasa na omo otimi e kan say asat now no omo mpese omo kan bibia na after the season no omo di omo nsem nyina ebe den ebe tuja. Great Commission TV me Kofi Jerry me the sansem no ebe bro papa me part of Alison Becker etujwa any Frempong na the woman say Liverpool esu na then omusu omu goalkeeper number 1 choice goalkeeper no we pra osanso keeper Emma Brazil we pra and a Frempong so esina kan edema the Netherlands ono so coach no edebetu just say ono so epra na pra no one share matches na ka over the season no on timi see a kind of a blow edema Liverpool if you say they are also fighting say on betimi a qualify at the Europe this season baby omo dan enye crack enti a blow edema Liverpool you will never walk alone. Yombo kete na fatu screen so na African teams na obetimi a qualify to the next World Cup to the this season 2026 World Cup no any good screen so no Algeria, any Cape Verde, any Dr. Congo, any Egypt, any Ghana, the Black Stars, any Ivory Coast, any Morocco, Senegal, any South Africa, any Tunisia. Now way any teams club national teams obetimi a qualify to this season World Cup. Cup na course in it wow sha big countries papa Algeria Ghana Egypt Ivory Coast Morocco South Africa Tunisia big countries team higher than I qualify at their call World Cup no. The part of a participant to screen so na didi and come on himself for the first time in the history of World Cup where and the first 10 teams, the 10 national teams, where first time African teams World Cup baku 10. Baku 10 and this Europa 16 teams ya ba Africa continent na 10 teams ya Asia 9 teams ya South America 6 teams ya North and Central America 6 na ya Oceania only one country and a team qualify if you way history in the history of World Cup no be NC and you train him say African team ni be team nim World Cup no possibly no ya be say betimi agi sa trophy na be history da ho papa. The part of your machine call London, you have plane, you have fly Emirates, they call London, you call Chelsea the Blues, the club statement about Betuja. And the first time in the history of Chelsea, the Abidjan Blues, Osha Bismarck and Apawea, Osha Kingston and Apawea, Wajini Blue top on our share or represented the Blues, the Abidjan Blues, and I pay now the Betuja, and almost Oma Boka, papa, Omo tax, Omo calculated Bibiano, Chelsea for the first time, Omo hit 262.4 million pounds. A BNC that in the history of Chelsea. Bobo Kuono na enun ene woman no ha o hwe sikana nye sika ketwa pa na na jema wusuni tete onti sika a BNC that kra anti going forward no e ma refisa me by story e ka tell say Chelsea ya bandi from transfer for 1 year no onti min top player bia ba ni player mo betime fi team no aye den etimi ada ko other team ba no de enya de obetimi aye den ato player bia me paucho for picture of the day no etosona amount for ensure where Dr. Congo Dr. Congo the Republic of Congo and that screen so no na me paucho yeah to us me paucho your birthday with baby girl, nice baby girl, beautiful baby girl, where every tablet kwame tablet or say happy birthday to Esther Esuman or say every tablet any PCC chairman at Kanswa and all the members almost say happy birthday to Oba Nidindi Esther Esuman na Mosanso ewa birthday bi ewa ha Daniel upon Transa or aspiring youth penny edema ewa Blekuma Central or aspire for youth the youth organizer so betimi ejina etimi wini youth organizer for Blekuma Central your friend Transa papa Transa emu odene onimeduma ne papa going forward no you be sure say Transa betimi wini no be wini so na MPP Ablekuma Central no etimi akone ni muna way and a birthday kwa ya de elmano anapa way the higher great commission TV dino Kofi Jerison na onim dada no me pacho menko be bia na ya de ko akata mu pensemu ya den de bro na if you are na de beyiwa no de asam bro na asam so the discussion segment no ebetimi de bro men sesa ufidie no manenda ho a koso ane so yen e wo Facebook na yen fa dwumade ni ento aso ye basisi a hospital be a man. Hospital be here for we okay. Sister, me da wasi bebre. Se no other Roma, come in me you fine. Come you obituary. And then me mother Roma, name Kenoga Herbal Clinic at Roma. Unless you tell me what say MBM. You to us you kura MBM. And you no kwa no mo so diabetes, pressure, kidney problem, joint pains, stroke, sexual weakness. Mama number 6 no. Sexual weakness no. Be ma wa bada bridge ane. Why na emi kuni. Often an inchim a stress wadija Kenoga Herbal Clinic. The here penny or bane be ma wapa e watch and as wapa bache. Money how Dr. Everton it. Kenoga Herbal Clinic ni time herbal sunny. We trust in quality. And you are watching.
Are you looking for a place to stay? Are you a foreigner coming to Ghana or a non-Ghanaian resident and need a place for a short stay? Then look no further. Jessica's Villa got you covered. At Jessica's Villa, we have well-furnished rooms with fitted kitchen and an open-air ventilation. We have a swimming pool and a rooftop for leisure. We also have a serene environment to suit your needs. We are located at East Legon at Jirigano, right opposite former President JJ Rawlings residence. Call us on +233 205 144 001 +233 591 940 622. You can also WhatsApp us on +447 944 022 187. Send us an email on nanasapon70@outlook.com. At Jessica's Villa, we serve you nothing but the best.
Nhwehwɛmu ama yɛhunu sɛ ɛnam yɛn nsu asɛe na yɛn nnuane enye organic nti no sɛ yɛdi nnuane wei na yɛnum nsu wei kɔ yɛn nipadua mu a yɛyɛ bebree na ɛde brɛ yɛn ne sɛ nti Hola Savior Herbal Clinic ɛnam abɔde nhwehwɛmu akɔfa eduro bi abadwama nso a yɛfa no Hola Herbal Mixture eduro ewuru ntin ɛne mmogye mu yɛreyɛ pɛn ɛna ɛntimi nsa sɛ wonum Hola Herbal Mixture na ɛkɔ nipadua mu a ɛruru wo ntin ɛne wo mogye mu na yɛyare bia nso efi wo nipadua mu na ma nipadua no ahoɔden foforɔ wɔdɔfoɔ ɛntena se ma yare nka wo nto hɔ ansa watam sika poduro sɛ wode kwasa wo ho yare wɔbra Hola Herbal Mixture ɛwɔ hɔ eduru yi anwonwade ɛyɛ wo nipadua mu ntino adravafoɔ carpenterfoɔ ɛne adwadifoɔ ɛne Ghanafoɔ nyinaa agyia to sempo yakatwa sɛ wo yare no ɛyɛ sunsum yare a fagidie na nom Hola Herbal Mixture na wobenya wa yaresa
Kwajiru dio Herbal Shop ene pharmacy biemu etufo mfre 0240 409991
Erade asomdwen Erade asomdwen ka
Ebusuafo yedamase semwajebre atwen amayakwaje agukensie mutia efri enua bema Kofi Jerry Hall bebia yedro no eyekrowa krataba moten so na poso ena meba besisi so ede amamu ewia menua bema na ajuman prempe incoming president edema oman Ghana an yesinkunya na kakra na aba no yadoso mu ne hu asem no sania esifa eko enti moma yen hyase ne ye hyase a mede daily graphic ena mede hyase na o hwe front page hanmo a Zimbabwe president ene Ghana ye mampani ena omumfoni eda ha fe Zimbabwe president Mnangagwa arrives for 3-day visit. Endra enobedu and crying poponi mantem hanamo His Excellency John Dramani Mahama and then the cabinet and in penifo ekoshiano fe. Also unite to promote peace, love. Clergy charges our nation at Easter and also at the hanamo. If a Denmark mine transition won't affect jobs, a land minister assures workers and also at the hanamo. 7,000 graduate teachers to be recruited for deprived areas and someone will pay the daily graphic de asumuyeni moma yenko daily guide. Now we share front page Hanama also Denmark mine transition to protect job minister anyway Abba and the Sharonum also Reverend Wengam preaches peace at Easter, Assemblies of God, almost of a penny, and all can assume one sem wo Easter ya kwakodi If a highway robber gang down, 7 others arrested, and also at the Hanamo Zongo Development Fund office locked over. $252,500 rent and also at the Hanamo and 10 Nigerians arrested for cyber fraud. Where a daily guide and someone will pay on we kruche at the amayanono. Ebusha for young called the overseer. ADB posts 367 million profits after tax. And also the as capital adequacy ratio hit 27.17%. At the Hanamo, FA GRA launches advanced ruling program to boost trade efficiency. And also at the 24-hour economy authority NPA signs deal to support round-the-clock petroleum operations. And also at the Hanamo, Public Accounts Committee summons Okoboy over 20 million Ghana cedis non-existent parliamentary hospital. And also at the Hanamo, and NHIA deploys both to improve healthcare access on Volta Lake. And also at the FA Ministry of Education secures clearance to recruit 7,000 teachers. Haruna Idrisu and Ade and Semi Ababeto Honomo, the overseer and a creature way at the Amaye. Ebusha young called the Daily Searchlight. Desperate Agboza attacks GIFMIS and also at the higher claims it is unfit for purpose. Road Minister flags GIFMIS as unfit for purpose amid mountain data integrity concerns. And also at the Hanomo, FA adjustment will depend on fuel tax cuts, GPRTU, and Ade and Semi Abba. Assemblies of God backs Mahama over a doctorate withdrawal. And someone anopay the Daily Searchlight at the Asomu Yeni. Ebushia for young called the Chronicle. Denmark mine transition. Your jobs are 100% assured. Lands Minister tells workers. Ochihine bans burials in homes. And also at the Hanamo, inflation hits lowest level since 2021, rebasing. Public Accounts Committee invite 2 public officials over 8.2 million toilet contracts. Yanko the Neo Crusading Guide. Ochehene bans home burial. Tax MMDC to enforce enforcement laws. Ekropon Queen Mother issues public notice on Ofori Kuma stool and Ojura Festival. And also at the Hanum. Yoko Chasing Council of State member shows Mahama government as Azan, Achem Odan MP, and the way Abba. If a Bogosu Pristia catchment divisional chiefs, and also petition president at the Hanum. If a Ohima Pokuya Efua da Koto Autosumienu sworn in as Queen Mother of Wenchi, and a court dismisses La Agbewe's lawsuit against Oyarifa chief Ni Jata, and some way and a new crusading guide Ede Asomuyen Anopei Ebusiafo Krowa Krata Aba and Monteneso Naposo and Anopei Messi so Ede Amamono Nakakra Aba and Monteno Minimia Bema Nana Ajumai Prempe Ye Dosomona Yedi Emunkomo Intimame Mana Kwaba Lefe Kakrano Yemfa and Somo. Nana, good morning.
Diabo ko de.
Obadi Adama na oswe.
Awurade adom ne mpaibo.
Yadanyamiase.
Ya chia ewiase agidifo nyina, Kristofo nyina, nyame ya adom a. Ochina aje ebe onya bedu.
Enya bedru no kre.
Ya na je nkwa no. Okosan asenua ne so.
Ne.
Na asenua ne so okosan no. E de nkwa je, fa hodie, e de bebre. Nti Kristofo a mo wiase nyina. Ochina obi amfra tuntum. Na kwasi da mu mfra fita bi se ya je nkwa ne be sore. Na ya
bebre na so ne bebre ho no mo a omo ekuakuo no ebi mu nye tuntum no fita ba oba ye orthodox ni we de
ochina de
ekuakuo ni de omo nya dagere
ye puppet so nyina tuntum eni ambere pa
yesu ewu na ye yi na ma nti no
na Mary aya de bi Mary o we fi a jeri busa ni se oni Joseph na wo yo si da bi so fa mpra o na chi no mu Yesu a bi a o be yi na no be yi wa no me be yi na no jeri busa se o fa oni Joseph na wo si da bi ba bi a wo mu Yesu a wan kan no kure no ba bi yi wa no
yo me nya be ma ye da ba dia se oni atase krata ekita wo no ne enchase
abusia de gwakata bese mu na duru so no mame enka wo se uko Facebook, TikTok, YouTube ena X social media handles how do nyina ejumadi etwagu ho Great Commission TV GH Great Commission TV GH na onso waboso amomanfo nya bi ahwe nya bi akenkan na the okunini da ubokrata daily graphic ena medesha say truth and accuracy everyday na bodi nkese na mahwira begina akata fan etoso miensa ewo the daily graphic da ubokrata no na ode asofo akese a omuka bi omu hye gina odo omu nyina emfoni ene wo mudin aba na omu asem omu kan ba akopɛ na de odi kan chairman Emma Catholic Bishop Conference Most Reverend Matthew Jamfi ono ena dwemtrani edema Catholic asafo no sanso ena moderator edema President Church of Ghana right Reverend Dr. Abraham na oparekwachi odinfoni aba sanso na Most Reverend Professor Johnson Kwabena Asamoah Jedu ono General Superintendent edema Assemblies of God asafono Reverend Stephen Wingam odwemtrani edema Assemblies of God asafono sanso na Pentecost Apostle Dr. Eric Nyamiche chairman Emma Pentecost asafono ono so odin aba Ghana National Council of Great Commission Church International Apostle Dr. Samuel Vincent Ansa or the Onusunfuni Abba and Asanso na moderator edema General Assembly of Evangelical Presbyterian Church no YP Church or the Nfuni Abba and the Onunso Etwa Tokra Right Reverend Dr. Retired Colonel Bills Divine Kufi Agbeku or the Nfuni Abba na omu nyina ya asofo pon a wo mo ka bi wo mo hye gina wo ma sem nyina ba akopɛ ese Yesu amani huni wo mo sere enkwatente je dikan afei so wo mo sere asomdwe se Easter da yekodi no enye watimi wakame na emom yenhwe ne yemfa asomdwe enum asomdwe abua enum ebetimi aboa amoman Ghana se yese ya Kristofo man dia atimi atumpon enti onma bamane se Easter yenhwe na enye nyina ama ensemfata kratafa etoso dumiensa
ene ma behwira gina odo osoafo a wo hwe ensase na obo ade ne paso Emmanuel ama Kofibua ode ne mfoni aba na omanfo beka ya diamond mines hu nsensem no abeje nsrepen ne nam so ama mpanifo hwe asi hu brekutre na enu ada osoafo ekopie mu ewo biaye ho ene omanfo mo ya adwuma ho ekodi nkita ho na ne nkasa yemu ene ode tudwa se omanfo mo ya adwuma ho no omomom yemu nhihye na emmom enye se empanifo behwe ama adwuma omadwuma abom na emmom aban hihye odegu akwamruko ebeboa ama eye adwumafo ho omafa omontuma pade afreti ma ya adwuma kratafe to so dumi ensa ewo di daily graphic the bokrata mu ene odo so afo hwengo masuansem so yewura Helena Idrisu ode nimfoni abeto ha na wo hwe eye nkurase na ya na tijafo eho ensem kan ye no eye de pa na nam so ama osoafo yi ode abeto dwa se enche bia wonu befa eye apem ahanson atichafo edo makoni titru eye nkurase no wode ehumfoni aba na de amedi twato kora e wode daily graphic de ubo ekrata mu wode mampani His Excellency John Dramani Mahama wode nimfoni abeto ha ene wode mampani a owo eye Zimbabwe enso omo chia fefefe ya omo de nsato nsa yam ni nyina eye ensra hwesoronko a eye Zimbabwe mampani obo man Ghana na enamiensa wabehwe oman no enti eno ada mampani na pamfo kohia na owemhye gina bia ama wode ensato nsa yam a wachia fefefa wabomu amane e wode daily graphic dawubo ekrata no emu
ebusianfo memfa daily guide emfa ntoaso emfemamo na wo hwe eye front page hanmo a eye Assemblies of God sofu penipa eye ebusianfo mame he okay eye Assemblies of God omo Superintendent Minister Reverend Stephen Wengan ono ena kasei o say Easter ya yekwe ayasumdwen kwa peace moma yanka ye humbom menkoye we atimi we akame na entity ye eba yesramo Yesu Kristo wababewu ede age yankwa na Yesu Kristo ni mission ene ne botai for Easter eye peace we would age yankwa ne nansa so no osoreye enti sa woni obi wasam woni obi wo ke wa ende ne jane nyina atugu esan se Yesu Kristo wababewu ede ne moja na abapepa ye bone nyina eno nti ene obi nyankata ho udi bi anantokwa sempo woni obi ntemu enwo na akasakasa bi wo ntemu a momodia na kwa ehwe nipa ne kira kwan na woni ne kambom na asomdwe mbra se na be ya ehire bia ewo Easter mu osu benya bi ewo kratafa etoso miensa ukwa benya bi akan efe mi wo kratafa etoso miensa na ye nam one edan me be ka wa say eye ni testimony na nko so ma wo coach no ye see e be ni virtual ye kire eye WhatsApp sisi ya sans krata esa bomu dero say ya reschedule no ye sai to aheda ya sesa date no na akwa bibi e wo ho eno so kwa kratafa ubenya bi akenkan efe wo ba aya kratafa etoso nsia na Nigerians for edu aya chi omo e watamale cyber fraud no mo police for nsa ka omo ni nyina afa eye team ahodo a IGP e da ba betudwa ye for mo Maria Red Maria omo ena mo di sa adwumade ya ya chi sa Nigerians for ya omo ye fraud bukata ni nasefo e wo tamale no esisi aye no ka say police for ensa so mo page a oni omo edi no nyonyo no efe wo ba kratafa etoso ensia na Zongo the development fund office no yesi atom ni nyina afa bukata sikasem ade bia ekoso omo rent omo rent na de omo ntua eno ti atom fiera watu na de fiera no so ye military man so oni mo omo de cross o ma ho be kire ai wo kratafa etoso ensia wo benya bi akenkan na kratafa etoso miensa no so Emmanuel ama Kofibua Lance Minister ono so da betudwa efa Denmark mine ho transition no o say ebo adwuma no ho ban eno nti manfo anadwuma efo no omonka omakoma ento omuyem se na be ya bibibia ebeye fefefefefe efe highway robber nipa enson na yeshutu omo ai nipa enson na yeshutu omo na kakra wo muso no police for insa ka omo a ya che omo the daily guide and the way asumi anope
Mamemfa bresesem ngoma di Chronicle da ubokrata no entoaso na Truth Independent ene na bodin kese na ubepiem okratafa etoso biensa wode osoafo ohwe nsase ene obo ade ne paso Emmanuel ama Kofibua mrase bedwani ma ade hye omo lembele wode nimfoni abeto krata na katafa etoso biensa ni nyina eye diamond mines ehun sensem no enrada okopie ho ene adwumayefo ene mpanimfo mo ka bi mo hye gina kokasa na adwumayefo no mo yam hye om se se de ho abasem de wanhwe no mo adwuma hwede mo no se wono se de mampani John Dramani Mahama ene ono osoafo nde ne magu akwan mu na mpo ebeboa ama adwumayefo no wo mutima de na omatimi aye adwuma nti wo monka omakoma ento omyam na bibia ebeye kama katafa etoso miensa ewo The Chronicle da uboka tamu na medaso ejina na enei enu ada na eye oforiso oboso da na etoso baako anase edikan no inflation na ewo 3.3 ene me no kasa yi ate abafom abegina eye oha enchichemu miensa ene achiripo eye mienu mekire 3.2% ena ahwire abegina ni nyina eye Ghana eye Statistical Service wonom ene de saa enema yi nyina aba katafa etoso bienu ewo The Chronicle da uboka tam enim wodo osoafo a wo hwe eye osom ahensem ene enkurase imputu amamuso ono eye yewura Ahmed Ibrahim wadi nimfoni abeto nenu ada Ghana mrase bidwafie kopie mu ewo Public Account Committee no anim na enumu no odi tu dwase eneyi meno ekasei amansan authority amansan itiafi yani na omanfo bi a enkane aban no na sese wo mohwe na wo musi no ka twitwiri dia abayan wo man no ekomu no eye wo pepem enwotwe ene achiripo eye mienu mekire eye 8 million ene achiri ena sabri atimi yaboka ewo oman Ghana mu a ode ni nyina atodwa ewo eye Public Account Committee no anim na katafa so mienu ho na mdaso gina The Chronicle deubo ekrata no emu na yekopie mu eye Atiwa Forest kwa ebretuo no ewo eye apoe mantam no emu na nei waso onipa bi panchi ese emrama kwan ese obewira yenkwa ebretuo na wakotu sika kokko nenso oni akona ya so brachi enti ne mpanimfo ache no a wode ne fa emra kwan so ode abakata fa to so mienu ode Chronicle debo ekata no emu ma mi hwiri emagina kata fa to so enum ewo The Chronicle debo kata enum na eye ochehene eye osagefo amote ofuripani na ene ohina kama sama ma me beyiwa no de me beye no ene ohine so abuma mane ose wo manfo a wonam nam sebu akwan so private barrier na wonum esiesi ngrofo ofie no wose emma ensase environment no emmane mwa kura enti wode tabono ato so se wo abu achim abu akwan ne mpatamu a wunimu a obeyi sie obi ofie ne danta wasenema ene emra so opachi a emra no ene obedi tata no mu a katafeto so enum na eneyi eye wonum ageli papa bi ni nyina ne se wono ankasa ne ba wawo no wato na yase adonku ednafa na busu akwan so eno nam so ama mpanimfo ahwe aso ne panchi ama ni nyina wo se onkosoma ban emfie porepore edu woba obesakra na dwen katafa etoso eye enum na medaso egiran na ode eye ohene popro a efre no eye atiburukusu wono ene neyi wo manfo bi ensem bi a wo mkato no so no ene waba beyi ne ho ano se ente saa The Chronicle da ubokrata no ene edi nkoma no pai
abusanfo mfa we entwatwo we ye the mirror ai ena no pay ensaka na nyina afa eyekwawu Easter na eba bekoso no mpenifo de nhihye papa ede gu apono so pa na omo so wokọ bebiti se etibie empire so ene ne ekeka nka ho no kokọ ne ekeka nka ho na ano ode ye pa wudu kro no mo no mo a eye billboard akese a dwumadi omba bedi wo Easter emu nyina omo atwere ne nyina egu so omo mountain yenti wo ba no wonim dwumadi ba bedi ene ye be se ochena be se efe businesses eba be koso wonni business bia wokopie mo hono mo a wo be hia mpanifo betumi ne omatoto adwen ana wo be hia bibi wo so ba na wo da ba be start na obode abobra na bibi bia aye fefefe we ama eye Ghana Tourist Authority omo bu adwuma yie papa no pay the mirror ede asom yen efe enkwada na omo ko assault eye ticheni e wo adenta no I court an order say I'm compensate teacher no 4,000 Ghana cedis each and also ye da ba beto ha no mo and if ya ma me fefe bi order ha sickle cell in sensemia or say I chose to fight for my babies and then ordinary semina ababetu dwa when in sema the mirror and pay or the asumi ebusianfo krowa krata aba mountain so na poso and ya do so mu ye de amamo no ye twa ye ho semase ba be yi wa no menu abema na adwuma prempe e de besumi enko bebia ya besisia
Odofo me wakwaba edeba Dr. Mensa Herbal Clinic. Dr. Mensa Herbal Clinic many penny kwanchirefo a me da Dr. Mensa Herbal Clinic ya no a ma hotedin anase mabodin bi ne Dr. Wonder. Enokre ne se omo enim Dr. Mensa ho asem ne mu se ebibidru a ye de kan nipa me nipa na ya lesa de. Uyi Dr. Mensa firi mu enye yi. Na no nso nti no ama ye dwumadie wo man ga na mu ni wiase nyina no akọ na anim aduru akiri enu nti se koba se bibi ha ofa yale ho na ye nhwe han ye din tena ho e ma de ni di unya kopimo se be se wo kora de na che se wa yemfo so opi ye kan ye wo bibi duro a etu atosi bebiri ya obi ya kan de ho asem se eye na waso Dr. Mensa de ahweda yale bi wo no mo abetena wo so ache e na wate din no a se o na se wo yale de Oko Dr. Mensa ho no mo a ho beto but waje ho achinyi atena ho no mo amade no ba bia de wo ko no ya yehu mesro ba bia wo bia wo hwe me sabre enye nhwe han da nye sa yale betimi age wo no ma wabrabo no hye bre firi wo nsem yale bia eteti wo bia fo ni chiri mo Dr. Mensa Herbal Clinic ye nkora bata na bi wo enkran bi wo kumase ba bia wo bia so pese ye delivery service de aduru bi bre wo a ye betimi de abre wo na tie eni kasem ba ko mu ne se wabrabo mu no se wo bobra na se no ma entoto yie ma wo a na e wo se wo hyebiri na hyebere ne hwehwemu no e ho no mo na asem wo no obi se mi de me ye Kristo ni na Dr. Mensa de wo kan me ye de no ma hwehwe me hyebiri mu eni ni tia wotwa ne se ye wo bibi e fe ne sasa a yetimi di nipanya maka ho asem a won se watie mi ahwe me a wo mpe waso nye wadwen se wo pati sasa ne bedi wachi a hese no ma bebrebe wankasa sikato nsem wana hye ade abebia enye yi ye wo wa besi sabre bi kura mpa wuni kapre da wakanso mu sa no ma we nyina ye no ma ye fe ne sasa ebedi wachi a edi wunya so ho obi wo no ma ne ho ofe oba wasi so otimu se nka we de nka oba kama otoburo si e obosi kama enso no be ma se ne pe ba ko mienu no ano no won fre ne biu adwuma na obekomu a ne yayi nadi obi wo no mo nso akọhwe adwuma bi a ne yayi nadi kyese bibia obeye bia ba bi obi a fa obekono no nko a wo fa onko de ya tumi edi wachi a wanhwe ya obeje ohu achinyi a wani beba anso no wanyina duru bra o kwa no na brabo mu no wanya no ma bia na se boafo bi am obi anyi wasutra obetra ho no mo saa do nsa hye odam ni fam a long last na no ma ka achi edi sasa bedi wachi a ese wo no ma bebrebe ne ye oduro bi efe ne sasa duro ye dwale ne nenson o ye oba na ba ma u dwale se duro 7 days ya setumi bedi wachi wo so da ye basa ana wo bibia enye yi wo tu kwan na se bibia wo ya enkoye ma osikasem ana wabra bom no ma di wachi a dwale sasa duro unya dwale bi si pe eno ano no wade wo ho ena obi wo no nso obi ye nanum se wo kasa senti ya na efiri mu ba no ya na enye koraa o enum kankan ya yale fon maka ho asem a senka wo num a wo ba koraa wa wo no wo no eni se obi a halitosis yale yi ha wadwen no ye waduru a wuntimi ma ya so ye koraa ba bia obi a na betumi asende waduru ebi na aboa obebribe ena mo amoma so atu egu nubone so omo nom se wo ba wo num nubone na wanom wa ba bia de na duru no ye de na kodi chia wo de a wo be ye ne se wo be frɛ Dr. Mensa Herbal Clinic for say doctor menso me ba wanum nu bɔne ama baabi wadu no de nyame ya memo ya sei ye waduru a wo de fra na duane ma ne di a ontimi nkɔ duane ontimi nkɔ nu bɔne no ho biu se bibi biala a ye nu bɔne a oba no watu agu so wo yo no wo de frɛ yen ye be ma waduru a wo de be fra na duane ama na die enti ama ne hu kura na a stop ni bibia wo ye woda ache ono no wo ye wani da so awo na fom ti nyame boa na se wo na wo ba ha se wo ye sa de na wo yera wani so ade hunu enti mesro hwe Dr. Mensa Herbal Clinic ya chidi kwae na bibi e fa sa no ma we si hu nyina no yemwa wo na so fa antom apefra na wonim de ntra nyankopon ka wakoma ma wo hwe me sa abri me de me ka da me si obi wo no mo a na nyame pe na boa no enti bi o chim ni TV to wo no ma na beto Dr. Mensa kasa so no wati e doctor yi matene nka che wo enso me nko ho no mo na nyame aka wakoma no afere ne yaboa wo enti saa no ma we ya na nyame betumi afa so aboa wo wa anye ne saa na ye moto what se kokosachi echi na mesi me dai a obehu na se no ma akọ ade etia wo enti Dr. Mensa Herbal Clinic no ye ho no mo se ye beboa wo bia bia wo bia wuntimi ma wo de answer number na egu screen ne so no wo frɛ ye ne a na eduru ese fata se wose yede brɛ no na yede abrɛ na won so watimi enya wayalesa ana bibia ehia ono na yede abrɛ na aboa wo emfa yasem yi ni number edidi dwuma e wo Dr. Mensa Herbal Clinic de edi kan e 0244 921269 0244 921269 ana say 02711735551 02711735551 yada mase da se na yebesan ehia bio
Yemamo Akwaba Ediba Givers Herbal Center Yechua Kwan Ewo Teshi Accra Ushe screen nasia ye telephone number no egu ho ubetumi afre doctor science and symptom bia shasia de di pedrenim wonte ho ase fre telephone number no 0543 222 470 0543 222 470 Yedi Givers Herbal Mixture Givers entontom edahu say ena etie woto adre bi wo sha adaka no ho a ya drum tontom kese edahu na eye obo ade no bra hahama no sini ene yakeka bom dia famfidiem FDA ahwehwem agye atum ehu se adre we de ba malaria fever etu ase deku ede efini pedrenim etumi abo ye pa amo apomde no akonkan SCP esita ede amao eti sade obia malaria fever etete no ama awo atiegu ne so na poso ne honam nyina eye ne ya ne honam etwetwe no edura na dwope na ede na ontumi ennabi wode wada wasori no pe wose honam etumi esisi ho so no honam nyina ya wo ya te sade ya bro eye ti di ya de pa aka wato kete so wuti na paiwo hu se awo atiegu so wo temperature no ekoso ho ayesese obi ho a cheso nante kakra bia na komai body say king na nisu nyina eye ne tum ajoji akonya ene watena so eye Givers Herbal Mixture Givers entontom eda ho eno ne ye comfort de ama seminum bi etu diya de ena abowe ni pedue ni ma ba beboa etu ase na science and symptoms asha se de di be pedue ni nyina no etu obetwa eye draway eno ene ye comfort de ama eye Givers Herbal Mixture Givers
Momai ni munsem nye wahiasem na dwen ho anopa awia ne abre nyina momai ni munsem nye wahiasem na dwen ho anopa awia ne abre nyina se wo bompa ya kai Ghana sire wunyankopon fa Ghana shenisa eno na wo yo man bapa eno na wo yodo eno na wo yo man bapa eno na wo yodo odo ma wo man eno ara na yere hwehwe odo ma wo man eno ara ni hia abusia ma memfa sida edikan ema otwedi ampo nyankopon na me na wase na ma wakwaba emfa wo mra Ghana ho dodwumadie so abusia baabi yadru no ye beyi wa no aha na ye kan ya adwe kire mpanimfo without fear or contradiction na quickly no mame enkyere wo nenkomo aye ba bedi efise yenya ohene poporo baako a owa homa ne so a obekire yen ensunsuanso ade beba se abusuafo se obekai a unim se nansen enkrofo ayo madwe se meye private barrier na omu siesie enkrofo ene adehye ofie eti eno ema ensunsuanso ahodo ene de ba adehye so na anopai yenya nana obin awua a oye adonten hene ewo asante achempra so ebasa amamre ne amane ne sunsuanso a wabene ewom nana wa homa ne so menene kwatwetwe nkomo babusa ne se eba sunsun mu ne amamre mu a saa ne ma no ensunsuanso ben ena etimi eba nipa so nana obin awua adonten hene asante achempra so nana otemenka wadawo ma anopai bi mu ache o nana otemenka me mawache okay eti ombesan ahwe na omde nana to ahoma no so abusua enkomo a yedi anopai no efa omanfo a omse ye private barrier na omnam so omboa na omu di sie adehye e ofie na oba eye kyerokronkron mu a e wo nsunsuaso e wo ho e na oba nanane mamamre mu so a e wo nsunsuaso producers no ehwe na omu de nana oben awua a wo ya donte hene asante achempra so ato ahoma ne so ni adika na kotwe nkomo me ba na me no adi nkomo akire eye oba eye physical nsunsuaso so a e de bre adehye eti yegusu epusu ahoma no mame enka okay abusia sabre yenya nana obin awua adonte hene asante achempra so ewa ahoma no so ne betwetwe nkomo no wa kire nana no mamamre musunsuaso de bra adehye nana obin awua oteme nka anopai mama wachi ama wakwa aba great commission so nana me pacho na bibia boko de
nanya don boko pa
me da se pa ya da wase ni wada agesa anopai waje bre na no ye twe nkomo nana we de edi nkomo anopai say efene a aba ne se ona omanfo aye ye private barrier na omu siesi adehye ofie minim se tete ho no akomfo ne ahemfo na ya omutasi omofie ba we de akwade se obia mi sie ne ofie nana amamre mu wada oma esusu aso ban na edeba enipa so
yo idi kai amen chia afefo ni wetiefo na ko che no emu dopa na itne chichemu
pacho yo
esan se chichenu au kana
yo nana mitio
na mafono aba no
okay
amo pesa de no ende papa
okay
akopia baby chef na obi amamre na mane nti woli pesa amamre no e bai na busiam
mete na mane nkasa yo
ene ono abeje kekra busiam no muti okasa
okay
okasa obi ati kaka busiam ono ni kita ewo busiam
okay
muti na e mane banata
nana eti pacho nsusuan so be na edeba adehye so se wo ka se ya omo akosua nkrofo amamre no se ekoba ne sa hunhum no ne amamre nsusuan so be na edeba
ina na no betrase omo ye se omo chip ina na bija omo no
okay
no musumu dine edi bika ho eye ma ende chi aye ken
okay nana mitio
so chi ake padia
okay
so kan ye padia
ndi se menye de nana mitio me no hine kasa wo me sam emfa chief apostle mun ka tene nana mitio hello nana bajo abusafo ye twa ho abasisi a abusafo mame namase na mesama wakwa aba na eye nana obi awua na nkane ne ne kasa no eno ye nana no mama miremu afei ye kwochoro kronkron mu esususuanso a ebetimi ede aba nipa so se obi a private barrier na omu siesie wo fie ni ade ne ye kwochoro kronkron mu a esusuanso obe na ebetimi di aba na we de ye nya kwanya ama yanya yankasa yade nyina Chief Apostle A Jackson kofa bae ema Apostle Apostolic Order Network wono ana kofa bae de ma Great Commission TV papa wa homa ne so ye ne twen komode abusa ne se saa ne mai chokunkun no esusan so be de baba papa wada ma oteme nka anopa mi mu ache o Chief Apostle pacha oteme nka anopa mi mu ache. Okay, ye hwese nsa be kan na nanti abusafo ye sabe kan Apostle abusafo anopa nkomo aye di no efa wono mu a ye private barrier ensinsanso a ediba enipa so ewa abrabom eni mantemu na ye hwese nsa be kan Chief Apostle A Jackson na ene na twetwe nkomo Apostle otime nka anopa yi a mamu ache amo akwaba e de aba Great Commission TV Ghana ho dojumade be yiwa no so.
Hello, good morning.
Apostle me pacho otime nka
Don't campa na what to say.
Ya hwese nsa be kan Chief Apostle A Jackson on na ekofa bai e de ba Apostle Apostolic Order Network on ko ya na ekofa bai e de ma Great Commission TV e ba tro kronkron ene nyamensemu a waben pa nti ye hwe se ye ne be kasa na e ba tro kronkron mu a susu aso ben e na e de be ba
Hello.
Ya konfo ye se yesie ni ofie ye tete ho no na nya sa net ye enti e bebusa ni susu aso a e ba tro kronkron mu a de e de ba enipa so nti ye hwe se nsa be kanu na ye ne na twetwe nkomo afa ho nti abusa enkomo a me nu di anopa yi no ye se anopa yi nkomo a me nu di ne private barrier ehun sensem so manfo ye private barrier na omo afa sebu akwan so na makosie nipa na ofie e di susanso bebre na eba se eni e de beba ya setena mu na epese ye honhum mu de no na ye wi a na me no abedi nkomo e wo ya setena mu implications ahodo a etimi e de eba eti se anopa yi se wo tie me na wo hwe me a ebia wo mantem ebia wo abusua bim na sa enkrofo yesie omofie no e de implications bebre e na e de ba se efa yensu a yenom ene eho nkeka ho no efu no hunsuo etimi ekogum ni nyina yare ahodo a edeba mantem yade ahodo a edeba mantem yensuo ni yensase ahodo yenuane a yedua enyina no etimi enya sinsuaso wo so eti yare bebre ato atese no yare bebre no a ato atese no eye saa niema wensu eka ho se yebesie obi ewo fie na efikro no ebia ya two pipe ebia yetu abura bi wo ho a yetim enom ensase num no unnim enema a betimi afamu a ebekọ akọfra ensuo no ana enuani bi yedua na afikire atosodie bi asase a ene enema a omanfo ete no etimi busa no pai se eyemra oman Ghana se etimi sie obi ofie minim se nananom tete ne de se obi yo hene na se okọ ense do a etimi sie no ofie ana se obi ye konfo no ma ya mamre no na menu mienu eye ordinary person na se yabusuafo so omasie ofie a mepacho oba eye Ghana ha oba yasetena mu a ednema bebre na eba na ye hwese ye ne Chief Apostle be kasa na odi awura hunhum implications ahodo a eba hunhum a esunsu aso boni a enya ewo nipa so ne ya hwese ye ne nananom so ebe twetwe nkomo na ye ne eye nana oben awua atwetwe nkomo na eye yahoma no ha kakra na ye de ne beba so na ono so abekire na nanum amamere na omamane esusuaso a ediba eti se yete omamu na onipa ne nya ohene onipa ne nya konfo na oka kire me se wasie ne ofie a eno no eye oman no mra na ma ho kwan ana se abusua bi amamere na ya na amane ne amamere be na mo ya obi ordinary person onye ohene onye konfo na motimi asie ne ofie onye ohene onye konfo musi yasie ne ofie minim se ahemfo ene akonfo ne de se ene tembia ne yasie omofie a o amane ne amamre ya o moye a eno de minim se ye fa susuaso bo ne bia emma abusua mayankwa homane so na ye ne Chief Apostle A Jackson okay okay abusua for nana oben awua asa ba homane so o ya donten hene asante achempra so nana oben awua adonten hene asante achempra so wasaba homa so nana otime nka wadawoma na ya homa no ha kakra mesambo akwa babiem
ya
yo nana we de das papa da ya homa no ha kakra me pacho na ye di nkomo efa eye enkrofo a wo mo nye amane amamre bia obi ordinary person ni yesi de ofie wo mo hye daka private barrier abehu a na busuafo kakra bi na mo sie ne ofie but why you hene esusuaso ben e na mamere mu e de ba nipa so
yo dika kan se bi mo ko so bi ma mamere e de be hye ya mamere mu
okay
ama sabe que cada que eu conheço de coisa
okay
ode enia amame no a ye kitchen bi dia no ko ase enko form
okay
or no enfa na mame ko form la
mm
but you see ase ya abuchi man dia ye ko state o de boost no say
no correct
kika ka na kunyanti no o ka abuchi ndu munyamo ashe nti na do mitano ni si java ba ko
okay
so you know what to say
okay
de ma ye na nam na nyasa ben na nam enya ya mo ko pe bi se hadie ye asiye na omunim agin kom
okay
ni mapadia ewo bi ko nsa machire okakura wawu yenko krado wo ebia eho ubiara enko ha amunu de kwa shawon
okay
ni die so kaka o wunti otie okushia abotire
okay
amamre ntino yes ni fi yes ni fi no baka baba se private
barrier okay
fi mu ka kana say
private barrier na che se wo mo e kura ne ba bi a e fa se obia ehu
chi yo ne o fa ne say
okay
on say enyama mre on si ni ya kan ka se mu
okay
na obo abehye ho na wa say tata no ne akechia mamre no
okay
nti tetene so e be private barrier this is brempon titu ti o ko so gbo mu ase
okay
matante man titu ya kankasa o komensia ye wo bremu kasa
okay
ana nana mo fitete no ayato e wanyen fo ndi bi so a abempom bi so a o ma ye e fie dia ma o
no correct
na eno en kan te pa bi bari ye se e wo abempom e fie
okay
su sa so wo so ene se it will be children it will be ka
no correct
ye hindi amamre ne mumudien ene na no wo ana mo boto ho na pagbe ya bari so ni panu wi ni ku fi ne ho a ni ko shene demu ni ye obi ma bi ebu wa mi asa ku fi no ho nti yisiatra
okay
emwa ya mamre emwa ye tete ichi kasai inimsa kakra bitima kafa won
okay nana we de yemfa bo ba konkunu ma mienu wadawma apart from say ye private barrier ye si obi ofie no if I say obi mfiri nkran ha na se owu na yesi ebesie ne nkran a eno sususuanso obi wo ho ema abusua no ana se kuro no okay
yes the cancer ubu akwaba ana se unko busua mu ame kan kyerɛ wo sɛ sɛni ewura tie wodi hini ɔsate ɔsate praso ya ne ko praso ya positive
no kra
wɔsɛna na sɛ na sɛ masi wo wonti bi sada ano kyerɛ sɛ Brempono oba busua no na abadi ni tini e wa bedi o
okay
akankonya e wo ho wo susan so ma ntire ma ne fun se ha na yi fia kata ya busu ni amameme ni amanye no ye woni e den pia ye uya ye busia no so kan wo
okay
na pastor yan tie e free action abesia kan man so kan mamre so atima mamre so ko wa mamre
no kra
so atima mamre tie no die ni tini sim supi ni tie so so a e water busia mi ni ntem yes, I'm your
okay.
Dama.
Okay. Yo, Nana, Mami Musa, atofuo. Obi wu atofuo na ni sie mu ne nasefo no eno sunsun so obi wo
Yes, the deal. First one I tell them about.
Okay.
Don't say atofuo. Dino mudo.
Okay.
The pano yanya bisaya idin si muta. Yem se edisi no. Akotsa ne ho. Wani maduru. Anna se otomotu. Idi se nyane continue ko de man.
Okay.
No. Ko hu amamre na mani yi pepepa. It's quite a few. Now, but in fact, I'm not so.
Okay.
Who be in the fire? What if you are a club at him?
Okay.
And then the idea now you see. We said the answer say, but it's actually no. It's in me. One of the
Okay. Yo, Nana, adisuano emudo ebere ninti yada se wanya daje na ne atwe nkombo na ebripam yebesa frɛw na nkombo ahodo e wo ho fa amamre ho no na ye ne wadi e wo ne birem.
Natural. Nta kwa nsa ntia.
Okay.
Nta chimpa so.
Okay.
Atlanko. Na I will be so. You could very much.
Okay.
It's America there. Or a ticket. As soon as I was on Obanako, we say,
okay.
Oh, that's an chief you go. And I'm a boo. I can't go in an answer.
Okay.
In Japa.
Okay.
Nana.
Okay.
And let's say, I'm a Japa. And then I could take any book with any so. Japa.
You. Okay.
And I'm already station. I'm a man of Kanye.
Okay.
I'm a Cassandra. Japa.
Yada se papa nana yenso ye chia asante achim prasofo nyina ne nimpotamu yada se wanya adaje na no atwe komando pai ebrepam ye besa ato ankomo no so medase yo abusa eti nana obin awua oya donte hene ewo asante achim praso ena ye kote ni die firi ho kyerekere eye nsunsuanso a se yesie obi ofie onye ohene onye komfo na se yesie ni ofie a nsunsuanso ahodo no ena nana akire ye no eti yeguso yanya ohene popro ba ko so ɛwɔ ahoma no so a ɔno so yɛne no bɛtwetwe nkɔmmɔ na yɛbusa ɔno so ne fam deɛ na yɛagye adesua no ɛbɛyɛ mmɔho sɛdeɛ wobɛsua adeɛ afiri different tribe amammerɛ a ɛwɔ hɔ enti ipatwɔ sɛ nana aba momfa ne nto ahoma no so ma me na me ne ɔno nso ntwetwe nkɔmmɔ enti abusua yɛdi nkɔmmɔ afa private barrier ɛne ɛho nsunsuasoɔ sɛ obi nyɛ ɔhene sɛ obi okay enti abusua yɛnkɔ na yɛnkɔfa honorable ni okuno ɛwɔ ahoma no so otino na ɛne ne twe nkɔmmɔ ɔno so sɛbi mpiraduasa yɛ nuanom ɛyɛ nkrafoɔ ɔno so yɛ ɔhene pɔprɔ baako wɔ hɔ na yɛnkɔfa yɛ nuanom nkrafoɔ so ama mmere mu nsunsuasoɔ de bɛba nti bakyɛ honorable ni otino ɛwɔ ahoma no so nana wada wo ma wote me nka anɔpa yi ma mo wakye ama wakɔ aba great commission so
yo good morning
bakyɛ nana bibi abɔkɔ deɛ
yana do bibi abɔkɔ na mo so
awurade adom ne mpaebɔ yɛda papa no ada agya anɔpa yi sɛ wagye brɛ na oni atwe nkɔmmɔ nana ma me musa anɔpa yi nkɔmmɔ a yɛdi no ɛyɛ ebinom yi a ɔmo sɛ yɛyɛ private barrier na ɔmo afa sabu akwan so na ɔmo akɔsie nipa no ofie nana minim sɛ ɛyɛ ahemfo ɛne akɔmfo na yɛ nananom na ɔmo timi yɛ saa deɛ no bakyɛ yɛtimi sie obiara kɛkɛ ɛwɔ fie deɛ edi kan
yɛntimi sie obiara kɛkɛ wɔ fie
okay
ansa na yɛkyi private barrier ɔno nkyerɛ sɛ yɛnfie wɔ fie
okay
ɔno no ebi wɔ hɔ a I'm going to only few family members. Me and the Uber course here, I could see.
Okay.
But the yes, you were feeling. I remember the house saying,
okay.
Or say, Yambisa, or say, Yashamu.
Okay.
The answer I knew who can say, Yakamiko. On no pono, I know beyond the young.
Okay.
And now because of Yarian in Yama,
no near seminal.
Official who share Obia, their spirit and soul.
Okay.
And no two.
And no so.
Ah, yeah. Now that I need demon be what people. Now to that, something say, ha. In Kora, and not woman much not you. So nyama bebree wo mo ayefie
okay
and sana ye beje kwa mi ya
okay
wow
enokra
na ye to so mi no o fi sa ko no mo so a
good
mra no mo ho kwan se ye tie e wo fi okay ko no ma
okay
mra no mo yeah, no, sir. I'll be able to do you.
And okay. Okay. Now, me too.
So, you're banning your monkey. Who you say? You're encouraging time, your crop or being so good. Okay, one typical example.
Patch you.
Who said king? Near there.
Good. Yes. Genesis chapter 8.
Yes, but
okay.
Into Cosio be what fear. Near my people and your go, when your life are sent. Where you find your politics.
Okay.
And see, I'm more call or call another to say war beer. If you are having better say, Munko say we were because of spiritual way, Munko ya way, Munko ya. And see, your mom who can say, your member say, Obi was at the side the land.
Okay. Nana, we there there was papa anopa yi, wa me asua de. Ebre ni nti me mfa wo si abiri pam. Ye beje bre ne enu atwetwe nkomo e wo enema foforo ne asua de efa amane ne amamre ho. Na me na wase anopa yi. Eti pepacho honorable ni Otino ena ye ne kwatwe nkomo no. Ono so oba enkran amamre mu a oyo hene popro ba ko a wa ben pa. Enti yakogye amane ne amamre ne adesua afri different tribe. A omu nyina e kasem baako edi mebusa ese yaje hunhum de awie na mebusa se oman no nso ede be na yeye enhye be na digu akwan mu se ensese esi obi ofie saa nema we nyina eye Ministry of Local Government Chieftaincy and Religious Affairs because on the share increase amamuo mpuntuo so afen so na eye National House of Chiefs na nanoma trankonwa hodo a sese mo hwe na mo de na mato akwam anopa yi mamenchia eye ochihene osagefo amoatia ofuripani oba breso ngoma de chronicle mu a eye katafa etoso miensa hode bae okọ ochima mu ni titru achima buakwa ene ne mpatamu a wode tabono ato wono ma omusie nipa ofie na private barrier oboa opese wo ye ade ma oye ne eba kurunum na no na okọ ochima mu a eye osagefo amoatia ofuripani asisudua de tabono ato saade no so eti ye besere ahemfo ahodo no ese omunhwe na omutu saade no ho anamon na yemfa emra ene amane ne hyehyeye enya dwuma se de be ya efise se oba physical etimi yensu a yenom eno eka ho bi saa ne amane ne ka ho yensase ahodo saa ne amane ne ka ho nsase a esei ensase a honhum mitim betena so ene saa de ade ne nyina eka ho emanyare wato atese ewo mpatam na no na nopa mibusa se eye hwan asede se odi saa adwuma no se oni akon a oye saa de no se ontimi nya adwuma ni ya yesre nananom yesre mampani ene nananom atsankonya ene osoafo a wo hwe eya hensem osom ene amamere ene nkurase amamere empuntuo so Honorable Ahmed Ibrahim anopai mechiao mesre mo se momfa hyehyeye engu akwan mu na ahemfo ahodo no mfa hyehyeye engu akwan mu na ban no so mfa hyehyeye engu akwan mu de esepata se yesie ne ofie no ene de amamere ne da ho enhyehyeye ne da ho ne yatimi adi so na mene nananom kasa no wanum kasa se umfiri se kuro bi so na se unim na usi obi ofia edisu so aso de ba ne so mesa no mo eka atofuwo hu asem nana ni otino okasa sisi anot ye okan no wo se ye besi obi oba bi saa wo hwe ye nsini ahodo no ene amamre ne amane ahodo a ye hwe no a abakosem a ebia wo be wuse nkrofo bi akopokesiem akon bi asi eno de etimi ye amamre ne amane na etimi asie no ho eno ho na se enti saa na kwabrane awu na onye ohene ana okonfo bi a anananom timi ya amamre me asie no se ofiri kronum so ofiri kronum na abusua no afa sabu akwan so ese an ene ye man private barrier na abusua kakra bu behu no wo nkope ne korabre oba bi esese wo mo pe korabre na afei wonom abomode abesie ne ofie enti ema honhumi betena fie enum ene anopa ye busa se ye kwa aban mu a enhyehyeye bi ho emre bi ho o man Ghana efa sa ne man ho se ye kwa amamre mu a ahemfo akonfo ye busa se emre bi ho nhyehyeye bi ho amamre bi ho a esese onipa no se bibi sasi a wo fa sa akwan ne so na se wa fa sa akwan ne so a asotwe bi ho anase asotwe bi ni ho bibusa no pai ana mo so amoye saa no ana ye ma private barrier no wo sie no ofie no mu begya amunyai ema susuaso bebre ba o man ne so ema susuaso bebre eba kuro ne so ema susuaso bebre ba abusuanum enti anopa Ghana ho dojumadi so Great Commission TV segment ya to ni din beyiwa no aha ne gya ne hyewa ubeyiwa no aha ne kan ya dwetre mpanimfo without fear or contradiction ni mabusa se hwan na na adwuma yie na hwan na enya na adwuma yie na oman ba onso asede ne sen enu ti na anopa bia ebo no nwotwede kwa Ghana ho dojumadi so beyiwa no segment no obeba na do adwenkyere aba beka adwumadi no live ni abonkomo no ogya comment no aba fontentan social media hodo ni nyina so Facebook, TikTok, YouTube, X eni ni nuanom obebo Great Commission TV GH Great Commission TV GH no abo enye peseme nkomhwe miaso ehye ma monfo nya bi hwe na onya bi nkenkan no pa no pa ye di nkomo ebere so ne ebia ahomatofo na onso so wo de wadwenkyere aba once again me din de ade hye hin na najima prempe abusa mamenka wo se wo hwe screen ni so a ye phone lines no eda so 0557 730028 0557 730028 yesua de adopai na ebi suso asisi wo meamea ebia se ofra na bia si wo mantam a obetimi afra kire wadwen anopai yeni nkomba anopai on 0557 730028 0557 730028 Great Commission TV GH eno your comment obeja wo brepam ye bekenkan na yɛde amount enti adapa yɛdi nkɔmmɔ abusa sɛ adenti ɛne yɛn ɛbɛbɔ yɛadwe mu pɔ sɛ enipa yɛsie no ofie brɛko a wɔnyɛ ɔhene ɔnyɛ kɔnfoɔ anaasɛ ɔnyɛ ɔbrempɔn bi na yɛsie no ofie for life obi wɔ hɔ a kuro no kura yɛsie no ofie no ɔmfiri so ɔnyɛ de hyɛ wɔ kuro no mu ɛyɛ paadie ɛna de ne baa hɔ instead of sɛ yɛde ne bɛkɔ ne kurom ni akɔpɛ ne korabere wɔ musieɛ nananom nyansam mu no wɔn hu sɛ nsɛ sɛ yɛsie wɔ bi akɛkɛ wɔ fie enti wɔn yi nsamampɔ esi hɔ a sɛ nipa kɔ ne kra akyi a yɛtimi kɔkɔ sie no wom nanso ɛnɛ suatere nti obi akɔfa obi amammerɛ obi akɔ obi man so akɔfa na amammerɛ de aba ɔman yi mu ne sika nti yɛnsie mu wɔ fie ne yɛsie no wɔ fie na fie na nnome ne ɔhaw ne musuo aba bɛtena fie no so na edi fie ni nya ɔsɔre na ɔde hyɛ fie ba yie usie nipa no wɔ fie no unim sɛ honhom bɔne bi ebetimi ata akyiri mamma kwan na honhom edi nkrɔfoɔ so ɛwɔ fie abusua mu ensase ahodoɔ ɛne nyarewa ahodoɔ a ɛde ba nipa so yɛnsu ahodoɔ a yɛnom efu hu nsuo ɛne ɛprɔyɛ ne ade a ɛtwe kogum nti yɛkɔ hospitals ahodoɔ no a wobɛhu sɛ yɛse wanya sɛ yɛse hwee nyɛ o ɔbɛhwɛ ne mogya mu a wɔnhu hwee ne busa wa na mepacho udini baabi a wakasa free beyi wa no so ni live udini baabi a wakasa free mepacho aya ma woni so kakra ma udin ni baabi a wakasa free mepacho mpacho yentie wa no pay mepacho wote menka ma yentie wo hello mpacho mpacho yentie o mepacho yentie o ya chiate mafo nyina yentie o fo adwen kire man okay mepacho yentie o wote menka okay mepacho obetimi asan afre ababiem 0557 730028 0557 730028 mepacho me papa ofre sisi ya no obetimi asan afre na ode aba homa so abekere wadwen on 0557 at the screen so but oba jom TV set no na kasa wo phone so ne yente wadwen kire no madawma muni hɔ ayeni hɔ entifo wadwen kire no ebra on 0557 730028 0557 730028 na yantwetwe enkomo ye di nkomo afa womanfo a won ma ye omadwe se ombesie nkrofo ofie ehun implications ye ba physical nyarewa hodo ade bre nipa ama wo ko hospital bebre no a ye ba hwe ne mogya mu a ye nhu se bi a typhoid no yare anase bibi bat na yenim se sia ye sie nipa no ofie no ena de esisuanso bi ama nkrofo yare nano na nanano mo kyekire mu osunsuanso a ede ba nipa so edi se utie mi wo hwe mi na se utu sa na mo no agyae waba otirimu pɔ ɛsɛ wo maame no nana bi ɛba bewu na bɛsie di fie na nya mamre kwan so a mensie no 0557 730028 0557 730028 0557 730028 Great Commission TVGH Great Commission TVGH no beja o comment no social media handles ahodo ni nyina so na yɛntwetwe nkomo eti anopa ifre na bra na yɛntwetwe nkomo ne emusa sɛ saa de we ye bɛdɛ ne apasem we epumasibre na ye hwan asɛde na emra bi ta akire sɛ obi tu saa namo no asotwe bi wɔ hɔ sɛ yɛde twe nana sɛ obi tu saa namo no na yɛ kɔhwehwem na sɛ enye obi a ɛsɛfata sɛ yɛsie no ofie amamre ne amane kwan so yɛanya mepakyɛw aban ni busa se emra bi wo ho nananom ni busa se emra bi wo ha ye de twe sa oni akona so ana enapai eyasembusa se de be ya emma nyarewa ente atese ahunhumi metre fie enni nipa nya abusa unim se ye ne nana kasa no okotu bible ken ene hebel ni nua no ebra o ye se ne ye kan se ni moja etiem hebel ni moja etiem etije se emoja ewo nsunsuaso sa na wosi obi so ewo nsunsuaso enu ti na nananom nyansan mu no wo mu yi baabi so e friend nsamampo a wo nipa wawu no sefata so okoho me pacho udin ni baabi a okasa free beyi wa no so ne live okay eti pacho betimi afra ba homa no so 0557 730028 pacho ofra na wadwum TV set no na wakasa wo phone so ne yatewo nka ya besere mo a eti emoja se de emoja ususuaso no saa na saman enso ususuaso pacho udin ni baabi a okasa free beyi wa no so ni live. Okay, me pacho mo check ahoma na mame 0557 730028 0557 730028 ye ka the word osaman a obi a wasan wo oman mu wasan e wo oman mu wa free asefo asase so enti e baabi esese ye kokora woni akoro no eti atofuwo eti obi timi wu na ne bra nyankopɔ de ma ne nso ye o set bi kopie kuro fufuro so eti hu se usie obi ofie a ne kra no eda so gina fie no mu a se obi aye bɔne ofie hɔ ana se ahunahuna bi beti ba fie hɔ enu ti se wo yesa agyae me pa cho udin ni baabi a okasa free beyi wa no so ni live udin ni baabi a okasa free me pa cho udin any baabi a okasa free beyi wa no so ni live.
Hello.
Me pa cho otemenka hello me pa cho otemenka na me pa cho aja me pa cho kasa yetie yetie kasa me pa cho kasa me pa cho Jumu TV set no kasa wo phone so man me pa cho obasoa na wa Jumu TV set no kasa wo phone so 0557 730028 0557 betimi afra ba homa so sisi a oba Jumu TV set no kasa wo phone so ye pese ete wo nka se TV ni si so na kasa wo phone so na be TV na ebe ma feedback enti ente wo nka obuo na ni diem yesre ofra ba homa so a na wa Jumu TV set no ne wa kasa wo phone so ne ate wo nka 0557 730028 0557 730028 Great Commission TV GH Great Commission TV GH na wa do comment no akoja social media handles ahodo ni nyina so na atwetwe nkomo enti na me ka say the word osaman means wasan e wo man mu enti nananum nyansan mu no wo mu say ene yentwa epo bi nto a ho sa na say obi ko ne create e ba kosie no endi se onipa ne nya ohene wonya konfo bi wonya obrimpo bi a amane ne amamra esefata no yayama ne yasie ne ofie ukọ eye nkura hodo so ahemfo no ye baabi a friend say eban mu eho ne esie o na omo ye amamra ne amane esre nananom omodi kan eso omo hwe ne busuo no oye ne bi amma bia ho amma sase ne so amma himfie ho nanakọ akura ye sie lu oban mu omo de na different okonfo so yetimi sie ne ofie ene wa amamra ne amane nananom abosomfo wo mo ye de ma omo na meminu bi enu a ye nya ohene ye nya konfo ne ye ordinary person no se ye sie ofie a me pacho amane na amamre ben na ye me pacho udin ni baabi a okasa free beyi wa no suni live me pacho udin ni baabi a okasa free okay eti abusuafo anopa ye din komo ahodo no a na ya homa no ha ye kakra minim se na wo bebere na ga pese wo kire wadwen eduti bo modern fa comment no ekoja Great Commission TV GH Great Commission TV GH obo ewura mu a abe for 10 times social media ahodo ni nyina so handles ahodo no YouTube ubetimi abawura mu ho Great Commission TV GH Facebook Great Commission TV GH X Great Commission TV and TikTok Great Commission TV GH anopai mame na mwase wa ofreye wa do comment aba wa o share me da wase anopai mame nchia obi bia anopai na menka wo se Ghana hodo ejuma die su ni de be so mu beyi wa no ha ne kan ya dwe mpanimfo without fear or contradiction mame mfa sida sonko ema na lamlelamte wo ya me producer na be de akire Joyce Mensa sanso na yen cameraman Richmond Kwasifa na be de akire Kingsley Mary so ebo ekidom boy adonten sanso na MCR na ya opare na afei Andy Grant general manager yen mame ya de gina nana ya ohene wa anopa ye chiao baabi a wo bia Chief Apostle A Jackson kofa by Great Commission TV papa onso ye chiao anopa abusua once again midin e de adehye hene nana agiman prempe osmafo palu abusua mesi a chiao pi ye dai ho ba e maka samafo ya amansa ne mpanimfo besi nkonwa ne ensema hodo a abadwaman so no o masi hu brekutire mame na wase na menchia wa nopai bye bye.
Yemamo Akwaba, Ediba Givers Herbal Center, Yechua Kwan Ewo Teshi Accra. Ushe screen nasia ye telephone number no eguho. Ubet me Alfred Doctor, Science and Sentin Bia Shasia de Didi Pedrianim, 121 Fred telephone number no 0543 222 470 0543 222 470. Yedi Givers Herbal Mixture. Givers and Tontom Edahu. Say ena etie. Wutu edre bi wo sha adaka no ho a ya drum tontom kese edahu na eye obo ade no bra hahama no sini ene yakeka bom dia famfidiem FDA ahwehwem agye atum ehu se dro we de ba malaria fever etu ase deku edi efini pedienim etumi abo ye pa amo apomde no akonkan SCP esita edi amao eti sade obia malaria fever etete no ama awo atiegu ne so na poso ne honam nyina eye ne ya ne honam etwetwe no edura na dwope na ede na ontumi ennabi wo de wada wasori no pe wose etumi esisi ho so no honam nyina ya wo ya te se de ya bro eye ti dia de pa aka wato kete so wuti na air paiwo hu se awo atiegu so wo temperature no ekoso wo ho aye sesese obi ho a te so nante kakra bia na komai body say king na nisu nyina eye ne tum aje oje akonya ene watena so eye Givers Herbal Mixture Givers entontom eda ho eno ne ye comfort de ama seminum bi etsu dia de ena abowe ni pedue ni mu a ba beboa etu ase na sa science and sentence asha ase de di ni pedue ni nyina no etu obetwa eye drowei eno ene ye comfort de ama eye Givers Herbal Mixture Givers entontom eda ho eno ne ye be comfort de ama seminum adre bi entumi mo ye na wa atiegu so wuti a paiwo wuti fa tumi dwaw ni wani kosua ayese ko wanu mato aduane wuntumi ennibi eye Givers Herbal Mixture ne be comfort de ama odofo aba wo be hyase anu maduro no anopa wia enumre within 5 minutes na hyase na eye adwuma efife be hyase atew ni wanu ma ato a wuntumi ennidie no eba beboa mo wanu no atumi ada ho enti ye de aduane ni esi wani ma wo betumi atibi adiye say ye jaundice and ade wani so yellow won some na aye yellow abra wo ba be no maduro no eba beboa ye na wo bedru so ni nyina e de aba bonti ye e de amaw Givers Herbal Mixture eba typhoid fever and so e tu ase deku e de fini peduanim other points na ho e ma typhoid fever nkonkofa complications ahodro emfa e ma meto so obi ho a onim se duabo bi e na ya bo no sanse ote ho a ne na ase na ehihye no ne trimu na ehihye no onim se obi e na abo ne duame so ya de typhoid e betumi akwakofa sa signs and symptoms we e de ababe to so abra wo be no Givers ye Herbal Mixture Givers entontom da ho no e ba beboa wuji na wo na ase ehihye wuti na ehihye no nyina e bejaya Givers Herbal Mixture eno ene ye be kamfo e de amaw obi wo ho a ya de typhoid doctor akwakoye no operation e de rubber e na atoato anenso so odofo entina ho masa ha we e ma meto so ye nipa ye didi ni ye nom ye di nuane e ho ntie ensu ahodo e ho ntie a ye nom bacteria moawa ye fe salmonella typhi betumi aboe ni peduanim te betumi akwakofa sa ha we de abro typhoid fever amwa ye boho wa ye bete wa poso constipation na yem team e de ne ho ababe gym e ye Givers Herbal Mixture no bi odofo aduane to yam we ye fli na eye wo ya e ye Givers Herbal Mixture eno ne ye be comfort de amo se fa ye wedro na ba typhoid fever entuni entu ase deku mfemfe ni peduanim na wo be sanso akọ hospital akoye test no na typhoid mo wani nyina no etuni efe ni peduanim wo pedu
yenda mase ne yensanje bre ne yemfa dwumadi aka no yemfa ensomo ye be yedro no ye ba bedi nkomo ye wi a ye beda eye aboafo bi asese kafem omo no maso ya sen me de ga na wo dwumadi ye de somo anope mama ye hwe bibi enne ye ko eye public account committee na nsemu ho a ye tototo mpanifo bi ano ye tototo mpanifo bi ano efa sikasem ho mene mo kasa no pay ye invite eye ndra ye say two public officials ne nyina afa eye 8.2 million Ghana cedis ne nyina afa eye toilet contract na bibisa eye committee no impanifo no modan no se sa sikai ananhwehwemu omo ye wi a eden asi omo samba back ema ye hu se sika na ye bo ho asem na ye ka ho a kire Ghana fo no sika na ye tumi retrieve ana ye tumi retrieve eda no deputy agric minister kopiem ho ye say ebro ni emo ene den ho nsem bebre anope so ye say 8.2 million Ghana cedis ne nyina for sanitation toilet contracts na excuse empenifo eden man say document ebe ma asem ne di no ye say ye hu ne baby ewo nti asem ye ka kosi sen ye ka sa asem we kosi sen ye be frɛ ayi impanifo ya ba ye be toto ma no na ska we ya fa ha na ska we ya fa ha na ska we ye hu na we na breso na osan ni sa contract we ya breso na den sa hye nkrata ase na ye yi sa ska we na kosi sen ye ka ne tra na ye jato ne ye kɔ ye nya wo hwe eno na no pay ye sinkonwa me no mmeri ye di ho nkomo public account committee edian na moye 8.2 million Ghana cedis momra besin ko hwe nkwada omuhua de wo ayi aduase me ne ukasa yi kuro bi wo hono mu akane ampomu ni bi ye wo Ghana ya ya te Ghana ha kuro bi wo hono mu a kane akromu ni bi ejanai bi akra ebi ni ho na kama nsuo na odasani ede ne so be shakrata ase 8.2 million na ye toilet contract ho ene ye hu nkrata e bake sa contract no it edie na mo ye as a committee edie na mo ye FSA ye be from abete on atoto ma no say committee ye na adwuma mo ye mo adwuma ni wi a ede na eba mo sabo back by reporting say skaway efa obinsa asesen na because of that no ne nsa hyaase na ye hunu ananhwehwemu akoso no ye hu sensem ebonfo nipa no ho enti these are the decision and nyoma ye take against inipa nine and ye ne ko gina air court no konko yi ano me bisa asemi wa hanu ma no pay eye me ya papa esa se sasika we ebetumi asorte nkwara school nkwara omunya atade kranhye ebetumi aboa ema no bed syndrome ya ekoso we hospitals na de yetumi asi ano kwan ba onipo ba ko de ne sa be shakrata ase ni ye yisika ni ye adwuma ni wi a ye mbu nko nta papa awum ne se no ano no ye gya ne sa tra na obi akọ ne baby oman no ne ye bọ ne fom Ghana enya 69 years ye da want sa tibiemu sa tete we ye da so kom eno na no pay me ne wodi nkom afa ho public account committee edie na mo ya fa sa asem we ho masa nya ne ntie se masa afra eye okoboy honorable okoboy ono so mu apetoto na no na mototo na no a ebesi ho a ana mo take action against obibia ne ho beka adwam na emra no ni nadi ade na ekoso yi ade na ekoso yi wanu mo ina ka wo na doctors bebre ho ma ye post mo ko nkrase bia mo se yanko cause bibia mo no me ko ne kane ni ho bibia mo no me ko ne show ni ho bibia mo no me ko ne network ni ho enti transfer na post na mo post mi akọ no me ko ya den wanu mo ina ka ho toilet wo ye ntumi ambu nkonta papa na ye de de hya wo sa as Ghana ni obetumi di nukure ya ba ye bottom ene hia yen ye bottom na mom enioma ebema oman Ghana afa na ntima pafira enioma ebema Ghana atumi apagagina na nan so no eno de ya to atwene ya to sa nyoma ni nyina atwene 8.2 million Ghana cedis ewan enye ni wo enye ni wo enye ni mugwase emfa ma yen se enkrata eba kesa enyoma no ne nya ye ni me bia wo ye se delay as bia bem we ya kasa wo se ya ka we ya kasa wo se ya ka na we ni nsema no pe me ne wo dwene ho fo wa dwen kire fafa eya Facebook all the social media platforms no ja wo comment wo ho na making kind at the amount o share your WhatsApp line so I da ho how comment bribe making kind amount o man ye kwa he enkwada gu enwiase o kohwe baby omo bridge kura ebu enkwada kwanya omo betwa ansa na makọ school kura ya rewo iso me ye Ghana ni national cake na mo ka ho bi akwada ko school ade so twa ensuo tententi ansa na wotume kodu ni school atade ne mpaboa kura school kwada ne bi wo kura omo ni bi omo ntade atete ne ye fa wasopani rabet na so yenya wo mugidie ena mpanifo ne tumi ne hye wonsa na wo ba ya excuse a woman ye senkra ta ba ke den no ayala lokwe nkra ta na ayala lokwe etifo na ye fa wo se rabet na eyi toilet wo se rabet gigi sika e fa toilet na de ho no ye fa wo kwa nesa mfa so bi abaso Ghana yakwa ye ni ma na aye jina paako abusuafo aseme metoma mo it's mo mayen ni enka obetime de wadwen kiraba na yedi enkomo mo mayen da aboafo asisi ka fem omo na omaso yasen me yede Ghana wo dodwumedie yede som wo afidie kase so me pacho e go same travel and tour wo pe e wakwanto wo nkrata sem a me pacho e aswe ba ko pe lale kwefo no baba wo jeja wo ho omba ye obukata wo sika no mo de bekọ na go same travel and tour de eye number 1 pepa chon krata sem akwantuo no so pese wo kọ amano ne bebi bi opese wo kọ bia ye beboa wo ama akọkoduru wo na wo adwodwo watumi aye adwuma atumi save nya sika e de abon ho eye go same travel and tour jumedi amudi ebini eye student visa, business visa, tourist visa, visa renewal, sponsorship bank statement for all visas, birth certificates, business certificate and a passport. Momonia na share go same travel and tour no momboa omo no ngwa kantamanto great commission abronsan na emo e wo boade road no so fra empanifo e wo 0244 425 804 0244 425 804 anope yade be na etete wo yade be na eha wo me pacho Hola Savior Herbal Center and efrawi say your stroke your diabetes your asthma poor blood circulation wo kidney na ho aba oha wo sisi na ya wo ya wo spinal cord na how aba ho prostate enlargement and answer wo be ma yo no ensisi so ye oba na ija wo me pacho hwehwe Hola Savior Herbal Center na onto yade na asemfam ma ono de ebibidro no pe ebibidron ko a na odete yade no edi fi ho no mo omo wo eye ashaiman omo ne access bank no na edi enhwe ne mo friend penny 4 e was 0240 409991 if 0200623038 and 0576656658 Oba ewie SS we university upper media school bi ede ne ho abata se na be ya ensam tredwuma no betumi akwadro ye wumpa me pa cho di Aya Media and Professional Institute and Americanfo edi amawana pay dwumedia omudi no bosomo 9 pe na oba no ensam tredwuma no we kwadro wo pa se fa ne theory ana practical no me pa cho omo beboa pa dwumedia omudi digital literacy, financial literacy and media literacy senya oba no ne communication skills no ebe pagya ne mu ho betumi akenkan no wetumi atwere ye no me pacho di Aya Media and Professional Institute omo great commission building now omo ben St. Michael Primary School for MP4 was 0544 713 929 0544 713 929 anope toothpaste ben na wo de twose ai ya no mo dia bi na wakoto atwo senta ma enka ewo wanu mu no enye nika enye pleasant wo kasa no obi twe ne ho me pa cho paste papa wo de twose a wo se ne be ya fita me kanfo eye Enagard medicated toothpaste e de ama we nano pay enkwada use e de twi ye epenifo so de twi omosen me pa cha se wo pedudu etuo omo beboa omo wanya bi etu akoton enya emfaso bebre omo prempem mat adjacent hair center behind Guel filling station osu efe eye Farm Global Ventures opposite Nas Joint eye Boade Road no so ubenya bi etu akoton efe the mall hoso kwa ubenya bi etu akoton frempenifor na woni omundi ensa woso 0244 425804 0244 425804 efe upese yebo wetuma ho dero enfama wa me pacho Great Commission TV wa musa kwatena wa ye nto ai unya station papa me yembo wetuma no dero fema bibiki tuebi yen yebo wetuma de ruma wa aka ensa odi begiska no enti ye krado na frempenifuo na onye omudi nsa woso na bra ne yembo wetuma ho dero fema so person sponsor morning show Ghana ho do jumedi say sports no person sponsor be you know and all the shows are ye wo if you dey kese so no person sponsor me pacho Great Commission TV bra na yembo adwuma no ho dero FML frempenifuo 0244 425804 0244 425804 Baby aye do no ye ba bedi Ghana nkomo Ghana ye Ghana puntuo na Ghana kanko and intimate sa wo bejebre na watna say dwumadie ye stream live our Facebook, YouTube and all our social media platform no so me patcho bomode anajebre na menum ye no yensin konwa ene ye guest yenya no na yendoso ensam no mo anope ye ba behwe Ministry of Education almost secure clearance. Then you now for recruitment 7,000 teachers are ye do call deprived areas. Nyame adom ye say aba edem yopo ye boy room na ye demu nkomo. Anti LGBTQ bill no mama say enye priority. And also ye boy room aso ne kwan so ano ana ananse enye no kwan so. Eno nti anopai menya openipa e wa hanomo George Asabre or your Greater Accra Regional Communication Team member Edema NDC Amanyoko no ono na no payment ni esinkunya na ensema egu apono so yi ya twe ne sere ne abasai ya dosom ni enya asam no ni pomsibre enti kaya ho wo fie na wo hwe kaya ho wo hwe Facebook any other platforms na kaya ho efi sabe kopim se non do ebebo ye de dwumedie ni nyina e de abaweye e di ameje so e ma kasama afo ya masa ma me ma na kwaba na enkomo egu apono so yi yemfa enhwehwe so George Marching.
Yeah.
Ibi aboko.
About the Daruma.
And I say, color and care, ye color bisa.
So represent me from upon them.
Yeah, the Yamia say, pa, why if
as a walk or traffic, but I in person, me come here, me do it here, me continue there, and fancy 3 years, Becassa.
And no. Okay, and then someone I grew up no so ye di hu komo Minister of Education buying His Excellency John Dramani Mahama and Education Minister Honorable Haruna Idris Udin Sembi Ababon say efa recruitment of teachers are year for me 7,000 I say me say no general.
Okay, me da senior akonya dia me no me akwanya kakra na me mfantia ahwefo na etiefo na me mama baso na adwuma pa ne sompa mo boma Ghana de bia me ka me ba me say adwuma na mo bone no because mo kan kure no and I believe say on my education so if all the media stations be kan kure no and I say be kan kure na kire ho ne ho a I think say be ko yenim enti de bia me boma baso na adwuma pa mo boma Ghana mon koso mon kan kure no be bia no kure no da no mon fanto ho mon kwaje payo na payo la mon kwaje payo la bia na mon fam church no kure na ko critical office bia o man mu na me akonya na me chia the president of the land John Dramani Mahama na me mon paye so nko man say yankopon man nyansa mana hoden all the bebu Ghana man na me ma me mon paye so ma e ma me na Jane kokwa jeman because at the end of the day, not supporting more or less on the backbone. Yes, of the president. So say backbone no wiki and then automatically the president so no be can't yes yankopon man na hoden man nyansa or the best support ye papa na at the end of the day no ye ni da so a and as a vision as a plans ye pesi the bu o man Ghana no bit me successful let me cheer the chairman of the NDC, Honorable Johnson, the General Mosquito,
okay.
The man of the action, Bagana politics, I doubt about a bad strategy on match. Maybe I will be on a permit. And I mean, NDC phone penny me call run down to me constituency because me for Ashama constituency.
Okay.
Honorable and the Snowball, the MP for Ashama constituency, maybe I will be on a permit. And I mean, the MC, Honorable Freeman Topo, Chopo. He's doing fantastically well.
And Ashama.
I swear. You see, when it comes to the MCs, John Dramani Mahama appointing, they be America say he's the best among them.
So what you
say? I've traveled to some of the constituencies, called Nininadia, but the ones that I have visited, the conversation that I'm hearing, and I say information now available to me, honorable Topo within Ashama constituency. I doubt say there's anybody, and I say any other MC Juma to send you So I think say that John Dramani Mahama say appointed honorable Freeman, the Ashama constituency. When it comes to rules or security, everything is on course. So he's really doing well. Maybe I will be honorable Michel.
Okay.
Let me cheer me and my Ajabada to the woman organizer for Ashama constituency.
Okay.
Chamanjo and upon Michel, let me cheer Janet Abrompa, Deputy Communication Officer for Tama Central.
Okay. Yankwe.
Okay, so I'm saying 7,000.
7,000 to deprived areas. Bia. Honor your boss one.
Ghana has say no. Some yes say Yatene classic Accra. And even now, once a while you visit villages. Say what's ne classic Accra? And I will share education. Not even necessarily education. We share health. But an education I can tell them I mean concentrate on education.
Okay.
Because some of the villages access to teachers. Sister, Edding. Some of them will go a whole school from primary to JHS. But we call school want to be a teachers bear 4 and 5. One teacher, 1,000 is taking control about 2 or 3 classes into your no. So only also control over the Kwalan.
It's a full time a year or so. MBA 1 hour, 2 hours. So original 1 class.
Yes. Who says over some of our Ubaka and baby could be on Kuku Nemphans and Nina in Kakana. Well, I say school, will be a class teacher. No, or more another teacher will support you. No,
okay.
Maybe one teacher, or maybe a class 1, or no a teacher for class 1.
Okay.
And the club will be a caterer, or more caterer teacher, and some more French teacher, and some more tree teacher, be a but when you go to those villages, it's terrible. Teachers no more sooner come on. 1 class, 1 teacher.
Okay.
And the issue is that most of the time, no, you can't blame. I don't want to say you can't blame them, but you see, the situation, no, makes it a very difficult. Say teacher, you make continue class.
Eddie.
Me first will be about brain in our class. But in a photo, a class here, light, you know. Apart from light, in a dining is one will lie.
A boy,
no, so only. If you are not exposed to the, you can't enter the rooms. If some of the rooms, what the room was say, free AC. And from my top was say no, you know you can say a quanda. I'll be between you. Human being can access through that vent in the So if Obi Awatina Kra, he's cautious about his security. He's informed about all those things.
Yeah.
Now, Castle on concord that's our anymore. So most instances, no 1 year, 1 year, no a transfer.
So baby for
no the flu, no about maybe a baby a whole in his view, a bit convenient. So I remember say John Dramani Mahama Tama, opposition. He made it clear say members more or less like teacher Dabre, if I'm right. Say it's one of the initiatives omde beba communities tim fen say bia baby a ehonye no ombe provide some form of accommodation ama teachers and I think that policy no say a kickstart here beboa because that room most of the time room and I say accommodation is serious challenge for teachers because say na mekan no say the pakro atina krum atina baby a sebe ni bie kakra ho no de ni kwhye sa wura mutu wo so nkonko da ho no ma edin even to stay there with that phone see how say no media a lot of Ghanaians okay children so on phone to within 3 hours 4 hours not on phone be asem a serious punishment because of their man so on phone to you will not have access to the phone for about 3-4 hours be near do kwhye kura so even network is even a challenge to even get network on kura be flow bin kura asem light there be no. So how do you even charge your phone? It will say more or less, Obia, you are used and glued to your phone. All of a sudden, you have to abandon your phone.
And also, you be a
yes, so it says one of the serious. So I think say rural rectification. No, we have to. I think say the last time I checked, it's around 90% or so. So if you can, if it's me complete here, I think say beboa until old. But when you quite a class, so say at least any you cry there, onya light, onya to me in your fridge. Obetumi de TV. Yes, TV. Ebia onyane multi TV and I said DSTV or the qua whatever it is, the person will get access. And then my who say honorable Tanko computer. I've forgotten the agency, no. But they are ensuring say most of the villages will have access to the network. So at the end of the day, you don't quite say anything. Where I say it's a good call. Say the Ministry of Education led by Honorable Haruna Idrisu.
So yeah.
Try to ensure say villages na teachers ni one you be fail it because I know so mama your assessment because omo buy no realize say the previous government sub recruitment be an for recruitment omanya clients or recruiting for big system at the end of the some of them even have to go home waiting say this clients now but I think say maybe those people know because they worked. I know some of them worked by about 3-4 months but there was no clients where I say so they thought say the kind of us no more any appointment wasn't really work. And we will give them also an avenue or more those challenges and I say sad issue no by the calm. Some of them some way will have find their way back to their classroom to go and support. But the key point is that the key point is that the villages in class at the end of the day no obinya teachers are betumi akwa class or akwa children kwala na there. But your more kono sa teacher da breno Omonyan and tentem.
Yes.
Was Omonyan and tentem. Some policies, I'm not sure if it has been rolled out, but I think say baby a do be Omonyan and tentem to ensure say ombe rolling out to have accommodation for our teachers.
Good accommodation.
Yes, good. I think that one at least.
Yeah, because me I meet hey now in cry life soon buy on say utna bia that man term honum soon buy no.
Yeah.
Me one crying, me live Accra life. Na also de me kwa koto ekrase. Se me nko na me kwa ye adwuma ho. Na kanea nsuo kra me fa say ekrase de se ubenya nsuo for me de mbia edan yes but mbia emu ya project kakra. Ana pipe ni bore hose na de ho. Na me kwai kanea ni ho, we ni ho. Dan ya me kwa dem free ventilation. If I'm na suro ho. Bibi ho. Na me bi say o matumi asike teachers for adwene because adwuma way enye o passionate to adwene.
Yeah. So I think that teachers training, you know, it trains you for going to the village because most of the time it's some more is it I've forgotten the name for that. But also
okay.
within
Jina Suma me na yenkwohwe educational minister Haruna Idrisu abra all can 7,000 recruitment for a teacher for no almost shasi 10th April ya nti mama yenkoti nyamra.
Happy to note and announce that the Ministry of Education has received clearance and approval from the Ministry of Finance for the recruitment of teachers across the country. We will be recruiting at least 7,000 teachers. 7,000 teachers across the country. We want the process to be open, transparent, and competitive. Therefore, graduates from the 2023, 2024, 2025 cohort may apply. for placement to be teachers across the country. Priority will be given to those who are ready and willing to serve in those deprived and served areas like Sambuli in the northern region or Dambai in the Oti region and other areas that we have noted. There are significant gaps and deficits in the availability of teachers. I am also happy to note and announce that the Ministry of Education has received clearance and approval from the Ministry of Finance for the recruitment of teachers across the country. We will be recruiting at least 7,000 teachers. 7,000 teachers across the country. We want the process to be open, transparent, and competitive. Therefore, graduates from the 2023, 2024, 2025 cohort may apply for placement to be teachers across the country. Priority will be given to those who are ready and willing to serve in those deprived and served areas like Sambuli in the northern region or Dambai in the Oti region and other areas that we have noted. There are significant gaps and deficits in the availability of teachers.
Someone on and a doctor. Until you're ready, say, Ubeye Jumana, me patrol, no upper baby yatna. Cecilia, a finance minister, any abai, etumiama that clearance, no, and my baby recruiting 7,000 teachers. Yedi oma called deprived areas, no, yes, 2023, 2024, 2025. Now, a chassis a year 10th April to 1st July, and a Jumedia Nekoso. Woba no apply. Uko through the process na enkoyi and ye be was in chain. And until again no si wa dream pise because me say uko training a college na de and psyche mo adwene. Teachers for the ene mo kase psyche mo adwene. Say ya den ya do ba ko to akurase udi to mu. Say no nti and wa fa sa no course na wo ye no. Nti esra mo. Ye say kwan da wa mo ba apply. Woni o ma de na akwa mu a ke de wo ko wakwakoye ejuma. George, asemi Minister King.
Yeah, so you see say most of the times say omo school no cry. Most of during the vacation omo kwakwacha there. So they go to the villages and I say the rural areas no kwakwacha. And even after they are omo we school during their service most of them are posted to the villages. Okay. Well, I say most of them are posted to typical villages. And so omo kwa I know a certain man didn't call village at the end of the Okokao. So yeah, it was from Accra. But I'm posting no call one of the western region areas. Okay. No, that's where he found his wife.
I think you say a post to with the kind of attitude and they soon bind there wouldn't it? Timemu from what's happening. I'm not to miss support to a wow.
No, the issue is that when if you're a teacher, they don't such policies now. You are really respected. You bupa as compared to how I be teacher. Teacher, I don't call a class on my you are well respected. You see, you are one of the people within the community, baby bupa, irrespective of your chief, but aside the chief, baby. Why? Because we are teaching and you are teaching all the children, and they really revere you. You are one of the revered people within the community. Okay. As a teacher, if you go to those places, so OPBBR. You are easy to get. One advantage, 1 month. Apart from, I think we promise 20% or more teachers or more. I think that one is almost started here. I think next year it will be started. Say or more even teachers or more villages and also more rural areas. Will be giving some for stipends, extra salary advancement, and as an increment of 20%. until Zika no first 1,000, 20% make count.
Okay.
So what village into the Bemau. And that's because we are teaching at the rural areas, you know.
Okay.
So it's a way apart from teacher that Breno, you get that opportunity and I said that advantage and I say incentives, you know. So just to, yes, to accept say no, because it's not easy. Why I say, and again, so you're a teacher now. You find yourself around northern region, BA, OT region, a blessing. You know why I'm saying that? Because the set policies are, let's say, go into farming, and not you personally, but using your money to invest into farming.
Okay.
At the end of the day, you'll be making it big.
Oh, okay.
Bra as compared to those.
And crying. I say, Usika when you know the ma or Hennes, Mammy Assassin, because you know me. Not men dog and I mean,
the lands are there. You don't, there's no need to give money to anybody. Okay, share. Nana, and I say, me person me dog kakra, me per this number of acres, me person me year farm kakra, minyebi. You get it in excess. If you go to the north, and say that kakra kao. No, you can get it for free.
Oh, okay.
You can get them for free. They will not even tell as a teacher. Oh, you're a teacher, you know. I'm just asking them. They'll give it to you. It's not a cry hard no man saying American. They don't regard teacher and say who cares about you? Who your teacher? Who your doctor? They don't. Nobody. Who for scanning my you don't have access to the lands. But if you go to those places, now pass access all person will do this. All person will farming those. They'll give it to you
because they value you.
Yes, the respect is so high. So it's one of the advantages. We a teacher now call set police now. Ubenya.
Okay.
Why I say? So by the time it be out there, my home by 3-4 years, go and stay there. Just go and do the farming. The time that you come back, you realize that more Cape Coast, more Kumasi, you are more or less 10 times or 20 times ahead of them when it comes to financial stability. Because the cost of living is a bit low. Why is there and no? So what is the problem again?
But I believe, sir, although Abaya Kase, ma 7,000. Yeah, if you work do hono na secretary no salary no one pay watch it.
You see, John Dramani Mahama, so far as I believe so, Mama Clarence, the previous administration, the challenge was that Mama Clarence, because more or less, finance minister and countries meeting each year. No, I can recruit you. And they have to look for other avenue to ensure say make a be under she and some maybe but this instance no the finance minister catch us meet me to 7,000 for and for more and is it one adeba dance so now they say most of the recruitment process will be done more or less district based.
Okay.
And me find say be me person me call ebia Gomua West. Because me fa Gomua West. So they attach one him say Gomua West.
Okay.
And now if you know you're just going to apply January. Near they will question Gomua West. Man select Gomua West. But you yourself will indicate a district and that's baby or person. So at the end of the day, himself a honor walk on here. They will some of the villages are Enko how. And before I be picking, at least most of them will have a fair idea how the terrain. Yes.
Okay.
Why say you have a because you must have a fair idea.
Yeah, because I say company be also
yes. Senior, I don't know, it will not be surprising. It's all for him say this is how the terrain look like. Agenda they will help you. Me, if I happen to be a teacher, me waiting for posting now. I'll be looking for OT region because the education minister was talking about priority be given to OT region, northern region, and other places. I would think of going to OT region and that's northern region.
Because why
yes, because of the farming interest. Yes. Because of the farming interest. Why I say, and you see, Ghana no, you have to come to a point farming should be lucrative. And I say also be a pay. Yes. And you see, it is very. It really pays. Farming really pays if it is done and done properly. Why I say, and those places in America, land will not be an asset, it will not be a problem. Teacher near OG pay kakra. We see the first one now, but just start with 2 acres, and I did just 1 acre.
Okay.
With 1 acre, the next year between more than 2 acres. Because at the end of the day, you might not be even be touching it well. You not be touching it more. If you get to some of the areas even 4 star, you'll be getting it for free. But I say, if you're able to integrate yourself well with them. Those kind of food and other things, you'll be getting them for free. I won't come to you and you'll not be spending on from your salary.
Okay.
So at the end of, if you're not spending from your salary, you have money to invest into other projects.
Right.
Accommodation, so you get it for free. Most of those places, if you go out, teachers will be provided. Oh, share chiefs now. The teacher we about the chiefs and the community
will give you a welcome.
Yes, they will give you accommodation. But most instances, maybe they be mound, and then most of the time the issues kakra. Send me earlier indicated. It is some way rolling out the teacher that burner. At the end of the day, no teacher will call himself at least ubenya baby a hoye kakra which me cause or bed mattress baby a light was there they say when but some of the places to be admit some of the baby also try river no you have to be you also try ensure no no it's not easy.
Because the first mama clearance the next to me would the nipa na call bia mbia uti region na show be the one option e be ana say woma enwoma e be bo ne ho ban because on free ho e na okwa kwachira nti enwoma wo go apono so be ma onipa no so feel comfortable na okwa otimi aye adwuma no na BBI FFF. George, yanko your next topic so if anti-LGBTQ bill na Mampeni abakasa fa ho no me pese yenko hwe video no yenko hwe video no producers se video no aye ready na moma me hu no na eyi o se enya ne priority enti moma yenko tie ni Mampeni kafa na ye brother ana ye opini eni na sinkonwa on kire yasem ne mo because mo no mo abem enti Mampeni kasa say if you have a video in Brazil.
But let me use this opportunity, Mr. Speaker, to celebrate Mr. Speaker, who has been a stalwart and a bastion for this bill. But for Mr. Speaker, this bill would most likely have been killed. Mr. Speaker has stood his ground and ensured that this bill has come this far. And I want to use this opportunity with the support of my colleague members of Parliament, since we all support this bill, to serve notice to the Western powers that we have taken judicial notice of what they have done to the Speaker of Uganda. After Uganda passed the bill, the sanctions on the Speaker of Uganda's Parliament and on the sponsors of those bills, we will serve notice as well that if they replicate same with our Speaker and members of Parliament, we will also take action against their business interest in our country, because they serve in this country and make money from here and take back home. They cannot hold us to ransom. And like has been asked on this floor, Mr. Speaker, why is it that the American Secretary of State has not sanctioned the Secretary of Defense? Because June was declared Pride Month and they had transgender parades. The U.S. Secretary of Defense blocked and stopped a transgender parade on a U.S. Air Force base because he said the U.S. Pentagon, which is their defense headquarters, would not support such activity. Governor DeSantis has passed legislation against open transgender parades in Florida. Why have they not taken on their own citizens? In fact, in 2022 alone, there were 433 actions in State House of Legislatures across the United States, banning and clamping down on homosexuality. The Supreme Court of the United States, SCOTUS, just last week, passed a landmark judgment enforcing the rights of American citizens to refuse to offer services to people on the basis of their faith and because they were LGBTQ. Mr. Speaker, it shows you that even America has realized the error of their judgment and are walking back their steps. Italy in June designated June also as Family Protection Month to counter the Pride Month. Maybe that's something Ghana should begin to consider, that we make June a Family Values Month to celebrate the Ghanaian family value. But Mr. Speaker, in wrapping up, Mr. Speaker, I just want to state that the dangers of homosexuality are great. Persons who are homosexuals or transgenders, per statistics from the CDC, have at least 6 times higher rates of obesity, substance abuse, and suicidal thoughts than heterosexual people. This has a consequence for our health bill as a country and public health, and we cannot turn a blind eye to this. I want to thank every member of this house who has supported this journey so far, especially the committee as well, in bringing us this far. Mr. Speaker, this bill will be passed to the glory of God. Mr. Speaker, this bill that they say the God we serve is a God of love. Yes, he's a God of love, but he's a God of justice. He gives forgiveness. He gives mercy to those who repent of their sins. He doesn't give mercy to those who stay in their sins. We are willing and ready to offer support to anyone who wants support. But Mr. Speaker, the Old Testament and the New Testament are replete with Bible scripture. I cannot end without quoting the Bible. Mr. Speaker, the Bible is clear. In Leviticus 18:22, it says, "Do not practice homosexuality. Having sex with another man as with a woman, it is a detestable sin." And for those who say that we are living under the dispensation of grace, the Bible says in 1 Corinthians 6:9-10, "Don't you realize that those who do wrong will not inherit the kingdom of God? Don't fool yourself. Those who indulge in sexual sin, or who worship idols, or commit adultery, or are male prostitutes, or practice homosexuality,
I wish you for a salmon and a hono. Honorable Sam George Jata. And all kind of semi-found. Or say this bill will be passed to the glory of God. Now, a back end with quotations. So. Now, I know Ghana for Abisa say NDC and His Excellency John Dramani Mahama. I see somebody disgraces Sam George. I mean.
Someone disgraces.
Say, Omegu NDC and Mahama president. Omegu disgraces some. The following the claims that the anti-LGBTQ bill is not a priority.
You see, Okasu bebo video them kase and cover video na John Dramani Mahama.
Yeah, that's yabo.
John Dramani Mahama kase. Eye trumu bill no any priority. You see, yes, Uncle Obama, me and Nanka Abuami. Yes, because NDC, we are still.
My uncle President Mahama Kafa, it's not a priority. We are not Yentiania, Opeka Atre. It was for
President John Dramani Mahama has met members of civil society organizations to discuss issues of illegal mining, also known as Galamsey, and governance in the country.
Regarding LGBTQ plus issues, it remains a highly emotive and sensitive issue, even in the most advanced liberal democracies. I explained during my recent engagement with the World Affairs Council that it's not the most important issue we face as a nation. We're still grappling with the provisions of basic needs of education, healthcare, jobs, food, clothing, and shelter. Nevertheless, the private members' bill introduced in Parliament has sparked a complex and sensitive national conversation. Our position is guided by our Constitution, respect for human rights and dignity of all persons, and the need to preserve social cohesion. While there are strong and differing views within our society, we believe that these issues must be addressed through democratic processes, our core values, dialogue, and the rule of law. I'm also mindful of reactions from our international partners, including the recent developments such as Lincoln University's withdrawal of their honorary doctorate. These developments underscore the importance of continued engagement and mutual respect, and of situating our national decisions within our constitutional and cultural context. Government is intensifying efforts to combat Galamsey, promote sustainable land and water use, and strengthen environmental governance. We look forward to closer collaboration in safeguarding our natural resources for future generations.
President John Dramani Mahama has met members of civil society organizations to discuss issues of illegal mining, also known as Galamsey, and governance in the country.
Regarding LGBTQ plus issues, it remains a highly emotive and sensitive issue, even in the most advanced liberal democracies. I explained during my recent engagement with the World Affairs Council that it's not the most important issue we face as a nation. we're still grappling with the provision.
Ebushia for His Excellency John Dramani Mahama and Akasafa anti LGBTQ no. Ehon sem no datu dwa. Ti ma membra me nua bema ho. Sam George die na mampeni ne nsem a waka no. Obobo so bia o say with say priority no kan ye no. Ti sia imprempren ye healthcare school ne nyoma nketenkete bia. Si ye focus ye ni ahwanka imprempren ebeboa. Ma me ko me nua bema ho. Asemi.
Okay, so the reason until amount me request is a person so when you see the word priority in his comment,
not priority.
I
say
the most important. I say it's not the most important. I say LGBTQ this it's not the most important
because
issue.
Because you here.
I say and no one who here be no. You see, there's a deliberate agenda by some of the MPP affiliated media stations. How should I say the MPP for to create impression say MPP ni NDC the same. And I say adea NDC kind of position no. Enya adea we really meant it, but it's just for political expediency.
Okay.
But point I'm person making is the time that the NDC were pulling and calling for a mass ebeshe ewo man to ensure say the habit and I say sa subatan time no
ye ja tuma na ye ntum
ye dem na be stop wo no was really necessary. Why? Because the president of the land ekojina baby can say trumu enkoso Ghana because say pressure and should that mount Ghana for so that is the reason why
one pass that bill.
No, the reason why yenjin trumu kroma. So at the end of the day, the pressure started to mount Ghana. So you see the other international organization and some of the bodies and their LGBT so association, they started speaking and I said almost started with a conversation Ghana. So more or less there was a deliberate attempt by certain organizations outside to ensure that thing will be and I said okay. So the law and I said there was the CGNC at the time was totally different. Okay, so Sam George, any the group, any one MPP ni, honorable Reverend Fojo, and also honorable Fojo.
Yes.
They put a bill said no, fam maybe metu kwema, prevent it. And kwala and I said the other civils, other organization outside to even push Ghana for engine tum engine tum. Almost started some more yellow no. Even took honorable SH Mensa Bonsu to ensure that the bill was passed. One of the reasons why SH Mensa Bonsu was even removed from the majority leader. Yes, because he pushed to ensure that Sabo no be passable. Okay, within 1 week or within 1 week, your first reading, second reading, and the third reading, within short possible time. Because he wanted to ensure that the bill will be passed before the 8th parliament is being ends.
Okay.
Pass the ball on the call president issue a letter telling parliament say they should desist from transmitting the bill that has been passed to the presidency and preventing Montmian Fanko. The point the NDC was making is the as Trumu will not be allowed to continue. We ensure that we will pass a bill to ensure that that kind of act equals more or less equals to Okroma. Even the globally, as it stands now, no LGBT issue, no more or less apart from even US
compared to previous
previous administration. Even when Trump came, I say he even recognized just two sexes. Or not say is he a male and female. Even in US. So the heat at that time, as compared to now, above them.
But what did they say? Because of Honorable Sam George, it's teaching him because with the campaign, any Abrana, any Samadoko no, will be a campaign, NDC campaign, NPP so campaign towards a 2024 general election.
Yeah.
It was part of Sam George, the message. Oh, Jim, this announcing amount for Kase. I say NDC ni Mampeni Mahama. Sam George.
You see, the point is that so what is Sam George on this issue? he even came out to say even the initiative for him to implement that and to go to that target wasn't his idea. It was from the Christian Council, and that's the name.
Yeah,
the Christian Council, and then the Muslim community pushing say so he was having backing from those people.
Okay.
So it wasn't necessarily about Sam George. It's about the Christianity and it's about the religion. That's the religion in Ghana.
But
and then certain.
If the Christianity as okay and the Islamic or the Yenuanum Mozambique way and Christianity no more back together say Sabio na embrano bibi sa embra. Some George ejijine mo pa.
Yes.
So besha. I say na adie no ehano. Or say Mahama ba and NDC ba. You be passing. Bill never passing. You be passing. But see ya man penny apakase. What is Sam George Wakasa?
No, the point is that JM is not saying say do not pass the bill.
What see be ye?
Yes.
But in pray there, I can share and you might
no, it's like you are trying to misrepresent and I say
I say Ghana for Kano and I may be so.
I say yeah, I understand you. I say I didn't yes one of the most important. Does not mean say any important.
Important, but you
were most important. Does not mean say the any important the bill will not be passed. Let's situate the argument in the proper context. I say it's not the most important. So what is trying to say is the other things that we are dealing with, that matter will be resolved because as it stands, it is in Parliament.
Yes.
And yet the Speaker of Parliament has made it clear say the bill will be passed. And yet majority leader is also ensuring that it will be. So it's like everybody is out. You see, the reason why the Christian Council and other Muslim communities are not even talking about the issue is that they have the trust. The NDC government say the bill will be passed to ensure that at the end of the day, no. And yet that bill will be passed, and the president has also made it clear to announce has assured Ghanaians say unpassable necessary be doing so or best sign it. So it's like there's no issue. As it stands now, when it comes to LGBTQ issues, and as the bill that is in Parliament.
Won't make it at the end.
So this is what I'm saying. It's coming from the MPP to ensure say, yeah, can you at the end of the day, politics not there yet. What did I say? Because Ghana has blamed the MPP. Say the MPP were fully in support to ensure that at the end of the day, the bill will not be passed, and at the same time, they were not even willing to even sign. What I'm not passing, and now do sign it. So. Just to equalize it, the same no. Okay, some your opposition, and I say your power no. Yeah, and sign, most of sign. So the same thing, more or less, the value is the same. So that's the reason why there's every form of attempt by the MPP to create an impression, say, NDC, you are backtracking from the LGBT discussion. No, NDC is still firm on grounds. Our position is being still held. We have not shifted, or no, you have not changed from our position. Our position is simple. So at the end of the day, no, the bill will be passed, and we will ensure. Okay, it's not government bill, and that's a government business. It's a private membership bill.
Okay.
You see, so Obeka John Dramani was outside recently. He was telling the international community said, our culture do not support it, and he sworn an oath to defend the constitution of the land. What does the constitution of the land say? Constitution says, "The parliament pass a bill." So he is waiting for parliament to deal with the bill. So if the bill is being dealt with, say they deal with the bill now, you won't pass a bill or parliament, it will come to its outfit. And the constitution, a binding on say you should sign. Even explain says there are remedies that you need to do. You need to consult the Council of State. Okay. And that's Council of State.
The elders, no.
Council of State, Council of State. Before, and I said, so on sense that his reason need to be made known to Parliament or some never back to Parliament. ABR say to me sign. And Parliament worked on it. And there are constitutional provisions. Okay. So he cited the constitution. So that should tell us that he's trying to tell the people, say, we have constitution in our country. And the based on the Mbrano, say a passing by, he has no option than to sign. And our culture, even started our culture, our society, there's no religion in Ghana. A supporter said. Yes. So our culture and our society, everything points to the fact, say, we don't support the thing. And you see, even started say, even if you go to US, there are some states they are even laws in US fighting against the LGBTQ. So what is new? So if you're able to pass the bill, NDC as it stands now, we still stand by our position in opposition.
Okay.
So the bill, you support some judge, you support whoever is fighting for the bill to be passed. So that's what I'm saying. As it stands now, the Christian bodies are not even talking about it.
Because they've been quiet for a while.
What does it? So I say they don't know what is that, or they also now all of them has now turned into NDC. Is that the argument? They'll be interested because the issue is that they have absolutely trust. They have absolutely hope said John Dramani Mahama under this NDC regime, under this 9th parliament, the bill will be passed. And if the bill is passed now, John Dramani Mahama will ascend to it.
So you are telling Ghanaians, say in some seminar Ghana for be more canon, say it's not a priority. But then I'm a judge and to say now somebody say that.
That is it. So the priority, even John Dramani didn't even use that word. But you see, they were trying to more or less to extend the argument. So far as all say they have most important, that means say no should I know and should I know. But that is not the context he was trying to communicate. His statement has been, if you have been following the John Dramani Mahama, or just even come on what outside, if you have been following how he communicates, that should tell say he's trying to tell them say I didn't our parliament, and if parliament to pass, and you see the speaker that we have, I know say it's not somebody you can just run over him.
Yes.
The speaker, as it stands now, who will ensure said the bill will be passed, and the NDC, you see, a bill idea. NDC near MPP matter.
Okay.
Sa trumu no. Is it
private legal be a dahon
was a very serious issue. You see, if Sebe Oba is engaging that actor, then the Kola will get effect of it.
Yeah, dear Obenya no dey.
Obenya effect of it at the end of the day. And it says sa ya in a bar that so.
Oh, I want
to come to you the parents. So you see the issue, the cost involved is huge. And as a state, we can't even risk it. Even even the white abroad now more can they are even resource. They're even struggling to deal with it. And anybody who come, any Ghanaian, objective minded, you see this LGBTQ and all those things, a psychological disorder. There are a lot of research and publication in that regard. Okay. It is a psychological disorderness. So if my question has always been this, so Obi was psychological problem. The person needs help. We all admit to the fact that the person needs help, not right. It's not the right in Pakoni. Or you should give the right to just do whatever the person wants. No, that is not what it is. The person needs that kind of challenge need to be fixed. As Obi or Yale malaria and I say that kind of or say yes, sunny you see, that is the context you should be addressing the issue.
Okay.
You see, if you go to now, all the countries who are even fighting, trying to push at the end of the day, African countries, and yes, you accept all those things. They are now most of them are backtracking it.
Okay.
You see, so even the discussion, the influence, the influence by the international communities, that's come down as compared to those times. The circumstances, everything has changed as compared to those times in any. But John Dramani Mahama, the NDC, the people of Ghana are willing and ready to ensure that them rabbi to her for tomorrow's sake. Say, and yes, say I can't say the pressure never because of the pressures compared to now. Compared to the say because I don't know there's no be pushy. Say but because of tomorrow, was see a share to ensure that so tomorrow says I didn't sorry be what and now honor but deal with that kind of challenge. So that's the reason why the NDC Ghanaians are now calling on the government now and as a parliament to ensure say pass it. Say bill no say John Dramani Mahama na the NDC e buy no. Now say yes is Emran say you pass mra under certain regime.
Okay.
Let's say the president me and me as need to. Let's say the Chinese government the law and I said the bill no need to go back to parliament again.
Yes, I see one
yes, Uncle John Dramani will Uncle was signed that because a bad discussion by no. They wanted to sign, but upon said contact they look unless he was advised by the AG said no, this is the situation, so you need to go back to parliament. So that's the reason I go back to Parliament. And I believe that the bill will be passed. And when it passed, John Dramani Mahama was sent to it.
Okay, and what do you have to say about Lincoln University, the doctorate, you know?
Yes. So me, I believe that a Ninyamshe Emma Ghana, a Ninyamshe Emma John Dramani Mahama.
Because other clergymen are backing.
Yeah, so based on that, you see, these are the people that we are looking for. These are the people, leaders that we are praying for as a country, even as a continent.
Okay.
And then call for more or less, yes sir. Based on now doctorate, and decide doctorate, they know. Sir, based on this, so because of this, yeah, fact Ghana and go to Chacha.
Okay.
Maybe it wasn't funny to me because at the end of the day, no, sir, award, no, you see, it has even gotten to the point that Ghanaians should not be tolerating this kind of nonsense. Yeah, from Kwame on say Kobo so we are more honorable doctor. No, the more I had not, sir, I in den. Sir, but subordinate the more, you better throw a international, you remember then or if you want to earn a doctorate and I say go to school, go and earn it. Go one course school so that you earn it.
Okay.
Those kind of things is a way to lure you
into their practice.
Yes. Okay. Because they will find a way to get you to give you some conditions.
Okay.
So I was very proud that I feel so proud as a Ghanaian. Say because of this LGBTQ issue, no, John Dramani Mahama was not given that kind of award. And I think John Mahama is himself even happy. Or could that he will sleep well. Because I believe say like or the best one because this thing is a serious mark what ama in Chirima.
Okay.
So once a while, that's once in our history, there was a president that because of certain position, so obe protecting a core for
the doctorate in it.
Yes, because me I always say this kind of thing, that doctorate in Sabi. If I happen to be somebody, if you call me, I'll not come. Say you are because of certain achievement, you want to honor me, I'll not come.
Okay.
Because me who the impact of it.
Okay.
What I say. So I think that as a country, you should be starting ignoring and I say you decline those kind of some so-called awards now. And then they be you and that guy no. I want to ready.
Oh mama say.
You understand? What does it? You understand? Because so this kind of awards, they be because they in the room.
No, you papa.
Now so scamming, so planting, so and no be because obi per award, obi person you need to be recognized. I see you are being recognized by. Just let's be content with what we have.
Sure.
You see, Ghanaians, we have a whole lot of things. You see, Africa is a big deal. But until we ourselves accept that Africa is a big deal, we don't see the relevance of it. The Abraham knows that, yes, Africa is a big deal. They know our value. But they have, say we are nobodies. And that thing has stick into our heads. Until, that's why you see, we need mental reorientation. Until then, this kind of nonsense will continue.
Honestly, because and then teteno you can't say who brony that again that share team who abrofo to say nyame.
You understand?
And on I affect you.
You understand?
I'm a baby.
You understand?
Okay, George, my tackle issue with the kitwe been for your commodity. Public Account Committee. This 8.2 million Ghana cedis, I say toilet contract. We share Andra.
Ever see toilet?
Let's be not the
toilet.
Now, we share someone no more that contract ya no send krata kra documents na dey be safa blah blah blah. I say me I be a ho.
You see, I think when was that is it yesterday? I was reading something. Madrian said that. Then John Dramani Mahama is trying to say the legal they will try to engage legal practitioners to ensure somebody investigating in some of these kind of corrupt actors to support the OSP and the AG.
Okay.
We support the ORA. It's ORA. Because cases in the dozen.
So you see also the private lawyers also then.
And then American ones. So they will come and support because the case is in a dozen. Is it? Ghana under the MPP was a crime scene. Every aspect of the economy, every place, baby, corruption, basa. Omo this kind of basa. Is it anyhow? Now can buffer stop. Can. You guys, is it bon?
I don't pay the mirror hole.
Is it? Debia make us say, and I said Ghana for I say ADL. As how they rate the pace now. And I say as it stands now, no.
Saying say because of politics in the hot bro maize
yes yeah I'm so obi akut you say 19 million or something. You see these people I say Ghana as a country I say because of the constitution and the NDC and John Dramani Mahama is a bit lenient and all those things until new one more thing just allow the laws to operate. You see some of them and say those times now and yeah na the omo konuwa when foreign school and ya chiwa ko jena say because abro amudi di Ghana no but is it the kind of the laws how the laws operate when it comes to criminal adjudication and all those things.
Okay.
I think say I remember John Dramani was talking about other courts that you are trying to bring on board. That court, no say my view, no, a bit facilitate this kind of court process because as some court now, a check do because say yes say a court na a cha anka sanko fo nyina sabe ankomotu I think say AG you best sell attorney general you best sell court no I don't know because I understand what he's going through. Because on to me, funny pay NJ at the end of the court, being led by the judge, and then no be jail. But I think that the judges and all this need to be reoriented when it comes to this kind of corrupt act. Because the pekone discard.
Okay.
The discard must scan wahin. Simple logic. You are given this amount of money to go and do ABCD. What point? I see can hear who baby a wahin. Yen famano 10 years on them. And I said the
now why yes kasi kai we ya king ye de call a teacher for ya is here ye de on the pride areas says ka wait to me also
but you see ani ba ko e baby about me be ko bi asikadi o aden baby any agenda about me be push bi ani asikadi about Ghana digital address so Ghana Post and I Ghana Post on be try Ghana your friends say me one na Google no, we try Ghana about $2 something million. Only we try Ghana for. Say see a toilet, say be see toilet. Toilet in Kwabi because one see me. APP more. For the good damn champion baba me at the end of the day over $11 million. You who baby afa. So I was baby about me baby a chobo more adding.
Yeah, that's say George Asabre or yeah. Greater Accra communication team member at the NDC Amanyo Kono no any nesinkunya ahwe recruitment a teacher for yedom called the pride areas His Excellency John Dramani Mahama any finance ministry and education ministry no ma kabomwa omodi dwumedi sisi ehihye so amaye efe yedin komo fa anti LGBTQ bill na ye kase Mahama say it's not priorities and your priorities and then and also your boy room edi emo enkomo if account committee public account committee sika dia bi akoso a ya friend penifo a ye no matena si efa 8.2 million Ghana cedis ho na ya toilet contract sanitation ho sensem a ye ka se nkrata kra e back sa contract no and kra kwa ye boachi bidin when and someone of pay you see nkonwa ye di bobo ho aha na ye de dwumadi no nyina adibesi moma menda wa wo fie ohwe ye da wase wa wo de message pa ye da wase efei production crew no medamu nyina se efiti soro ebesi ase obade onhyira mo papa onhyira mo wa ya yentumi wi kasa me bodin a yenya ensore fi so enti ye da obibia se nyame ya adom a ochina ye besi nyame ya adom ochina Good Friday and the last supper and then ye yesu ama ochina yesu obewu ade ama yen ne memenda ye din yo ne kosia da da toso miensa na ya gyenkwa no wasa asore afi egufo na se wodi nkonim wo asamando na ne dwada no so bla 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 enti abesro a long weekend bo mo dia na hwe wo so ye enkwayade a wewie no na wenu mi amede dwumede ho kyen amemede ma kasama afo yamasa nyame adomo a pasende ye besin hia makram that's it. I'm sure that's a part. I mean, it's
The long wait is over. TV just got better. The revolution to win souls for Christ has begun. Ghana's first 24 hours Christian channel is here.